Hello? 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 Hi, everyone. Hello, Mina, to N10thGPth very first stream. So the MyGP anniversary, 10th anniversary, is on actually December 31st. So we are running a almost 2-month-long event to celebrate. There will also be special surprises along the way, so just stay tuned in. And we will start revealing prizes hopefully next week for all the stuff that's going to be happening. So right now we are in the first week of the round robin, which has 48 players, not split pools. So you are playing 47 matches if you're in this tournament for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, we will see. And after that, another special thing we are doing is there's actually 2 top cut brackets. Normally we have a top 8. So we have our normal top 8, and then we have the bottom text bracket that is top 9 to 16. So even if you are not the mightiest of net battlers, you still have a chance to go in the bracket. And we are hopefully going to be able to cover everything. And with that, I want to introduce my casters for today, SoulXCross and Nugget. Hello, SoulXCross and Nugget.
What's going on, net battlers?
What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up?
All right. With that, are we all excited to see what's featured on stream this week?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep, let's hop right into this. We got some serious energy here. Let's hop right into this setup.
Yeah, we're excited. Yeah, are we excited? So.
Okay, so the first match is going to be Foldgeta versus MysticalSobble. These are 2 players that started playing in our tournaments this year, I believe. So yeah, it's very nice to see new names, and we are now in setups for them. So that setup is the one that I put in the commentary, so you should be able to see it.
Yep. I definitely want to talk about these builds because they're both very interesting. Foldgeta got the Ukala Uleli Q build over here. Oh man, I definitely did practice that. That was not a first attempt. But anyway, uninstall is gonna be a huge battle chip in this tournament, as per usual. It's going to be able to remove super armor on a lot of different players, and there's a lot of Gregars in this tournament as well running air shoes. So there's so much value going to be coming out of uninstall if you can find it to land on your opponent. And in order to do so, we do see that we have Machine Gun 1 here in the folder, and we also have Elect Dragon and the singular Bubble Star. So this folder is going to be very flexible with dealing with whatever your opponents have outs for. Only 4 area grabs. I've noticed a lot more that Greygars have been leaning towards 5 area grabs in total, just to make sure they either have the 2s needed, the 1 or 2 needed for SoulXCross, or they have the ability to chip charge them, or rather beast charge them, for 200 damage, depending on whatever beast cross they're in. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that going on here. Shoutouts to Holy Panel Star, such a solid battle chip, especially if you have Life Aura in hand at the same time. You can literally stuff out turns of your opponent's setup, and especially in a slow gauge turn, it can be very, very scary.
On the flip side, on the flip side, MysticalSobble here with a very S-code centric folder. I got a very centralized feel from this folder. It's really based on the chip charging aqua chips. We got the 2 Aqua Dragon S's, the 2 Bubble Star 3s. We got the Ice Seed in there. So this is actually a really poor matchup for MysticalSobble. The L code that Foldgeta runs makes it a very Elect-Cross centric folder. So I can see a bunch of scenarios where the Bubble Star Elect Dragon combo or any of the L coded stuff. Sorry, I don't think Foldgeta runs the Bubble Star. The Elect Dragons for sure. just get in, just completely ruin MysticalSobble's strategy. So
I definitely want to say MysticalSobble's build is quite interesting too, because it has so many different aqua chips in here. And that's something we haven't seen a lot of recently in tournaments, is aqua chip charging for double damage on these aqua chips. People tend to forget that Aqua Dragon and, Train Arrow are very powerful if you can get them to freeze, or you can get paralysis on one of them, like with a white capsule or something like that. I see this very scary alongside that as well. So yeah, these are definitely going to be things people want to watch out for when playing against MysticalSobble.
Yeah. S-Code actually has a lot of crowd controlling capabilities. The Flash Bomb 3s, MysticalSobble isn't running them, but between the Flash Bomb 3s and the Bubble Stars, and like aiming for counter hits off of static, it can really dice up regular players if they're unprepared. But if you go all in on like a spout cross strategy, it can be a double-edged sword against someone that kind of sniffs out the strategy.
Yeah, we've had a lot of conversations about, like, debates you could say about S-Code in the N10GP. Like, on paper, it's really strong. It has a lot of coverage, but we actually have not seen too much, like, top-cut representation of it. So it's always interesting to see that code.
All right, I think I've said everything I feel like saying about these two folders. Again, it'll be interesting to see how MysticalSobble faces this matchup.
Oh, you feel like saying, huh? So you could say more, but you just don't feel like it. All right, got it. I see all this.
I just get the feel that I can already see the winner of this between these two.
Okay, well, there must be some reason they submitted it, so we will see. Maybe it will surprise you. Let's hop right in that case. Let me see if I can do this right.
All right, we see we got the cubes on the field for the Falzer player to probably go in for a Dust Cross play. MysticalSobble is running that regular reg chip full cuss. I don't think there's nothing that indicates that Foldgeta would be going for a cursor play immediately. And certainly looking at Foldgeta's hand, we know he doesn't have the magnets in hand. But this is kind of like this is generally a safe turn one play for MysticalSobble to go into Dust Cross. Foldgeta maybe keeping that in mind as he moves through his chips, going through his selections. He goes for a Charge Cross, I guess. At Cuss State, the value of going into Charge Cross immediately isn't as obvious to me. But we'll see how it pays off.
I do like the idea of going for charge here. Oh, there goes Beat, taking away a Mega, of course, as per usual. Oh, quick focus. All right, so now it comes down to a decision. Do we keep the hand? Obviously, we probably should. So we're going to see a quick lock in here for Foldgeta. This also takes up the amount of chips you'll see in the next hand as well for Foldgeta. So not all too terrible. But MysticalSobble is going to use this advantage to dust shoot some cards or chips in their hand that's not too favorable right now to try and find a better option or better options for themselves for the next
Yeah, we have the luxury of knowing that Foldgeta is holding on to that Elect Dragon with the uninstall at the moment. But we'll see if what MysticalSobble opens up with. If MysticalSobble opens up with defense, that Elect Dragon and the add-on install are immediately worthless. So a lot of the value. Oh, lands it. Yeah, if you had opened that invis, things might have been different.
Yeah, one thing that could have been really scary is opening up with Life Aura there, and then you couldn't even get the uninstall. So I probably would have switched to Elect Cross just to make sure I can at least deal with the aura. But there goes the decross and the freeze and the boulder too. That's huge damage. We're in the anger situation now, but nothing to capitalize off. Another boulder. So much damage in one turn. Oh, you hate to see it.
Wow, how much HP did Foldgeta start with again? Did he lose 1,000 HP in one turn?
We started with 1,900, so yeah, that's a little over 1,000 HP actually.
Wow. He's on the heels already. He's going into SoulXCross.
Now,
I guess he's
this is kind of scary. Yeah, I don't know, because you can go for charge shots here from Dust, obviously, which is breaking element, which would immediately get rid of your ability to use SoulXCross and you just lose more resources in general. But okay, don't have to worry about it. Tried to get the Judgment here. Good TFC. You weren't going to get the value out of Judgment immediately, but now your opponent gets to keep this area.
I'll tell you what, the Life Aura means that MysticalSobble doesn't have access to those S-coded chips, so they went into Spoutcross,
Nice.
Its fight, going for like a non-chip charging turn. This was just a pressure move to...
Yeah, you kind of have to take some of these hits here. Oh, you should never have backed up.
Yeah, now the charge shots are going to have the potential to freeze on the ice.
Yeah, well, okay, so at least the turn's over, but you're so behind in terms of HP. MysticalSobble already found their win con situation. I see this in play, which means an Ice Dragon Aqua Dragon could come out in this next turn. We can even see Bubble Star for a freeze. Train Arrow is also extremely scary. Oh, okay, no. Oh, there's the Dragon. Oh, the Bubble Star with the bees. Oh, that's insane damage. And
That's certainly S-Code's strength is that if you string together those 200 damage ship charges, that HP melts very quickly.
Very quickly, just showcasing why Aquacross should not be misrepresented. It is definitely one of the best crosses I've ever seen in my life, bro. I mean, when you have a cross that can double the damage on a battle chip, it's kind of good. You know what I mean?
There's a fun fact discovered by Hosue back then, which is that if you're in Beast, Spout Beast, or Tomahawk Beast, your chip charge is actually even faster.
Since those aqua chips that with those CC abilities, they don't flash, so you can string them together very quickly. So it's easy to get out these 1,000 damage turns if you get like 5 aqua chips ready to go.
Yeah, like in theory, S-Code's weakness is that it's low damage in exchange for all of the CC and chaining it can do. But if you get a good SoulXCross turn with aqua chips, and it's absolutely explosive and absolutely terrifying.
One thing that we're noticing, or I've been seeing people using a bit more now, is the seeds. Seeds are coming back in a big way, and it's really good to have Ice Seed. Even if you're a Gregor player, Ice Seed can just really make it difficult for your opponents to avoid your charge shots or to line up with you properly, especially if you can get like +1 area or like that center row panel with a panel grab. There's nothing they can do against your slash lock except just trying to flail around the screen. It's actually quite funny.
That's also part of why Airshoe's is so good, because it's a panel return cleanse for Gregor version. Sorry, Nugget.
No, that's what I was going to say. One of the things holding back the seed play is one of the most common meta chips in the game. It's the get-on stuff. You see that?
Oh my goodness!
Holy panels.
Oh, good placement for this holy panel. We can now get back to our center row. That was really smart. But all that damage, look at that, from the Bubble Star into the Aqua Dragon, and that's all enabled by Ice Seed. And I just love that Aqua Dragon reapplies that ice panel underneath you after the hit, so it's like you really have no escape.
Yeah,
Go, sorry.
No. It's like a great trade-off for like the fact that you have to set up ice beforehand, but once it's set up, you are like in prime condition to just keep going at it.
Yeah, speaking of going at it, there's a really neat interaction with Grab Banish, which is also an S, which is that freeze overrides invis. So if they're getting pushed back by the drag of Grab Banish and you freeze them before they start flashing, it cancels the flashes.
That's really strong. Wow. Here comes B taking away another mega, but we have the one that we really wanted to use in the back, which is Judgment. Oh, good job holding on to this for just a while longer. Okay, if we can just smooth. Yes, sir. Okay, good move, baby. Get the ID cross and the area back here at the same time. That's a huge loss for MysticalSobble.
And now we see.
MysticalSobble, if you know that, well, if you're in SoulXCross, you got to watch out for that judgment area, so you can't camp the front row, especially if you're in positive area, right?
Yeah. Because in this judgment is almost in every single folder, and it's also elect in this Pierce. So very, very scary for Spout. And now I will give Nugget space. I'm sorry.
No. I just said my bit. But very huge value judgment. They're getting back to 2 rows of area. Basically canceling like 2 chips worth of advantage and SoulXCross with that one judgment. And now
also shout outs to how long he waited before using it too. That was so big.
Foldgeta weighing his options. He's going for, it looks like a beast charge play. If he goes for that slow gauge and just like cranks out 3 chip charges, that'll be very hard to come back against.
Would you chip charge away the recover here? I think there is validity for sometimes going for something like, oh, good job on stall hits. Oh, okay.
That's a very heads-up play from MysticalSobble, going for the wind gust to pull in the erase piece before going for the wind rack. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off.
Knuckles doing a decent amount of damage here. Not too bad, not too bad. Gets the broken panels as well, but we're going to be careful with moving here so that way we don't lose out too much area. Nice, nicely done. Foldgeta holding down the center line. We'll only have 1 cracked panel now.
Yeah, I would cross out of a erase beast at the moment because it's very easy for Tengu to just set up a lock out of either like a judgment or any generic chip to like get that decross, and then you're stuck in like Breaker Beast. And he did land at uninstall, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But we'd probably go for like a heat cross play here, maybe. But we'll see what Foldgeta.
I think heat cross is a good play, especially since you can get the ×2 beast charge, like you said. So, but we also have Element Man in hand too. So there's just options we have available. I could see something really cheeky, like maybe trying to go ice and slash beast, but I think that's just a waste of resources at this point. You kind of want to preserve that slash cross for that roll lock in most cases. But it is possible. Like we even do have the bubble star in the opportunity to chip charge. Like, yes, sir, do it now, Gohan. This is it.
Yeah, this Foldgeta is really running into the what do you call it?
Struggle.
It's not oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Sorry, cuz should have been. Ooh, yeah, that dragon hit. But we're gonna take a nice amount of damage. 134. This is real close. 1 HP, but the long. It's too long. Yeah. But the center panel. It cleaned up. It cleaned up. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was so close. Oh man. That back row cracked panel was just timed out perfectly.
Yeah, if you remember earlier in the turn, you didn't go for the whole. You staggered the cracks on the holes, so it ended up paying off when the IC was set.
This is why movement is so important, and not just movement, but the lack of it is important in this game too. You need to be able to preserve every resource, including those broken panels when you don't have air shoes.
Now, MysticalSobble must remember the early Magnum from round 2 that decrossed Dust. And we see that Foldgeta has a Magnum again. It'll be interesting to see if they opt for the Dust cross play again, or if they'll go for something else.
Honestly, I wouldn't really mind mashing out just bring Ellen Man, go into a cross, and just mash it out, because the likelihood that Sobble goes turn 1 Dust and thinks it's safe with full cust is quite high. The only other thing they could possibly do, or would usually do, is probably like, okay, this is good too. Yeah, no response. Go ahead, take that damage. Yo, go ahead and use your foot. Oh, beat. We got both in the same turn. Nice. Now go ahead and take your damage. There it is.
Yeah,
very good first one.
This is I guess you call it a catch-22 or very sticky situation. MysticalSobble is now trapped. They have to either beast out or go into Tengu to navigate through the rock and the holes. What's the old saying? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Oh yeah, definitely a rock and a hard place. But we can imagine that MysticalSobble will go for either Tengu or beast out. I think beast out is probably going to be the answer here instead of going for Tengu.
One of the unfortunate things about S code is the chips don't really play well if you're in beast out. Like the bubble stars, the aiming is funky. The aqua dragons are right, but like the like pulse is it's not the best in the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, to be fair, I guess we do have Invis Pierce Elect Pulse, so you could go for something like Aqua Dragon with Elect Pulse and then get a follow-up in that way. So there's ways to circumvent it, but it's not the best. I just realized that MysticalSobble was playing Attack plus 30 here, which is interesting here because there's not too many ships. I mean, okay, I guess there's Train Arrow.
So there's a Risky Honey, I believe.
Oh yes, there is Risky Honey. Okay, yeah. That's actually pretty good then. But then why not double points so you can get the Grab Banish Risky Honey combo? Interesting. Or both? Why not both?
No, this is the Gust input.
It telegraphs with the double point, so you're just sneaking out Risky Honey plus 30 against like regular Beast Out or something. The attack 30 is much better.
It's going to be interesting to see what MysticalSobble does. This is a very up-road battle for them at the moment, I think. On Foldgeta's side, if he just camps on the grab revenge and the slow gauge, he doesn't even have to go into beast now. He has like an absolute advantage here.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need the beast out, but I can understand wanting to get out these beast charges and to unclog this hand and still turn it into damage. Like, here comes slow gauge, yeah, and then we can go for the freeze. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Clutch. No, you should have went fire. Fire. Oh.
I mean, they do have Tengu, so it's not the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Oh man. Erase Man behind a natural lock with just like 400 HP.
Yeah, that early dust, losing that hurts a lot. Especially with attack 1. MysticalSobble doesn't have a lot of options to get rid of the rock. And the rock actually blocks the bubble star you saw in that turn earlier. But there's just a lot of unfortunate things that come up.
Careful. Exactly. You have to be careful when you're going dust like for turn 1 because it's so like sought after that you sometimes get abused for it, right? And that was just one of those situations. I definitely forgot about beat earlier. Someone said that in chat, in YouTube chat, I think. Yeah, YouTube chat. But there definitely was a good situation to go with Magnum in the first hand and then just immediately just deal with dust and not have that be an issue for the rest of the match. Oh, there goes the
interesting that they went for stacking defense against the erase beast like that.
I gotta say, I'm not in love with Tengu right now. There's just not much that MysticalSobble's able to get done in these 2 turns that had passed. But I can understand. What's up?
We're seeing the cusp bug set in, and this is the last beast turn for Foldgeta. He has to crank out that Q force, or else he'll have to use it in a beast over.
He has bug stop. He doesn't have cusp bug. Oh, you're talking about Foldgeta. Excuse me, my fault. Yeah, that makes sense. yeah, that makes sense.
That's right. So you better apologize. How dare you correct?
How dare you?
What was that?
How dare you correct and be wrong? Hold up. Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah. Oh man. We're getting
A bit of a scramble.
solid mileage out of these the chip charged aqua chips.
That was really weird. It looks like Foldgeta canceled the Erase Beast to use the recovery. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it actually weirdly worked out because they were about to get that tail blocked by the Risky Honey plus 30.
Maybe it was a
Here it comes.
play.
The ultimate move, Crutch Force.
Certainly.
I mean, you call it Crutch
okay,
Force, but
yeah.
they pulled it after the Beast Out turn, so actually it has very little value now.
No. He had it for like this entire time.
Oh, okay, that's weird. I don't know about that. Maybe they
what I said
really
last
keep the rock. That's strange. Because it could be
Maybe
really
they're-
over by now. Ooh.
Yeah.
Funny how this flow gauge is working against Foldgeta in this scenario. This could have been worse if MysticalSobble was in attack max. But
I like the discipline MysticalSobble has here, trying to camp forward, not relinquishing this panel just in case Foldgeta has an area grab or something. They don't want them to have this area back at all.
But from Foldgeta's perspective, MysticalSobble, this is basically MysticalSobble's last stand, right? They only have like Tomahawk Cross left among like significant crosses. Oh,
Ooh,
with the
that's
ground
gonna
man.
be a good one though. Oh,
He crosses
that's
his last cross.
basically, yeah, that's like 30 less than the SP chip. Who could freeze? Meteor knuckle, but we have the defense. Yo,
Wait,
that was a 4-hit knuckles, by the way.
did you say it's 30 less? It's 60 versus 130 damage. Plus the double damage. Soul?
Yeah. No. Wait, it's
That's times 2.
yeah.
Oh.
On a decross.
No, yeah, but that's even more. It would be 120 versus 360.
I mean, I think he's comparing like a base ground man versus like a decrossing
What?
ground man.
That's so weird.
It doesn't hit 120, 120, 120?
130.
Is that not 30 less?
It's
Yeah,
390 versus like 90 times 2, so it's 180 versus 390.
Yeah, I'm comparing it to like base groundman SP here.
Huh? I'm so confused.
Sorry, let me take a sip of my coffee.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Foldgeta's down to his last chips. There we go. That's the SoulXCross with the Elect Dragon, and it's oh my god. Oh no. Are we about to? All right, you see that? Misses a train arrow that would have deleted.
That rock is actually really getting in the way there.
Oh nope. MysticalSobble squeezes it out at 1 HP. Congratulations, that was amazing. And we see Radiohead's Kid A in the background.
Well, Nugget, what were you saying about how you can clearly see how this matchup is going to play out?
Look, man, if I were in charge here, if I were playing this match, I don't think I would have lost. I'm just saying.
Wow, that's really humble of you, bro.
No, but like I don't know. There were a couple of things that I took issue with Foldgeta's play. As I saw it,
I mean, that's fair. Foldgeta is still a very new player. They've been saying that if they lose, it means they're throwing. So I suppose they're right here.
But well played on MysticalSobble's part. Again, I thought it was a very uphill battle for him, and being able to squeeze this out is pretty cool actually.
I mean, that's the interesting thing, right? Like, if you have one dream, like if you pledge your win con and you just manage to avoid the decross at the right moment, that could be it. It's kind of like Tengu Cross too, right? It can get decrossed by even an anti-damage. There's also a sword cross in both versions, but a single turn of Tengu lock at the right moment is absolutely devastating.
Yeah, and it's actually really easy to get out in like certain metas.
Yeah, Soul was talking about 5 areas being played. We were even seeing some players run 5 areas and then panel grabs. That's how important area is.
And you can even get it off like a get on too. It's really not as difficult as advertised. It's one of the it's a really tricky thing to play against.
Well, but the scary thing too is the sword 2 times weakness, right? You can randomly eat 1,000 HP Murorasa. Most crosses don't have a weakness that's scary. So that kind of balances out. It's a very interesting cross.
Yeah, I guess when they were designing it, they were like, "Oh, this is kind of OP. We got to make it so that it's weak against like this extremely common element that's everywhere, or else this would be too strong."
Yeah, it's really neat how like it. I do wonder to what extent they thought it out, because again, ground and dust. Ground, unfortunately, a little bit overshadowed, but still 2 very strong crosses. Weak to cursor, so they can't even use traps to protect it. And then you have Slash, which is also absolutely terrifying. Absolutely gets crumpled by Meteor Knuckle and Groundman SP. Even Big Hook, which is I wonder if anyone's running Big Hook this tournament, because I know Shinrona Nep is a Big Hook enjoyer. And then also Tomahawk obviously has the Fire of Weakness, very scary.
Yeah, it's all these crosses have like blatant weaknesses, and they were very good at like making sure that everything has its check, making sure that nothing gets what do you call it?
Yeah, indeed.
Nothing just.
They made an absolutely beautiful system. Okay, with that, let's hop into the next match, which is going to be Sagan versus Libero. So something I want to know here is Sagan and Libero are both Star Force 3 players, first and foremost. And they have both said Balnor X6 is mid, Balnor X6 is trash, Star Force. Okay, Libero just says Balnor X6 is mid. He says it just sounds funny to say. Sagan has also said Balnor X6 is trash, Star Force 3 peak. Interestingly enough, Sagan says stuff like that, but he's actually bid in basically every single stream since he joined. Frame 1 commenting on every single YouTube video, so I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, this is 2 Star Force 3 players, basically, that have decided to join us for this Balnor X6 tournament. To join in on the festivities, so I'm very curious how this one will play out.
Yeah, looking at their builds, if it's not obvious, they're both running air shoes. It's a very common thing to run Star Force because you can't get air shoes uninstalled, and it actually saves the game, kind of.
What? That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, could you imagine like getting panel locked because you got like hit by this chip and it ruins your entire game plan? That would be awful. That would be like something from Exit 6, right? That would be from like mod cards.
I love Twisty.
Yeah, but that sort of stuff isn't. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but they are both running like a very similar Rengar build. One is attack. Well, they're both attack max. One is 1800 HP. The other is trades off some utility for I believe rush. Yeah, that's actually it. That's actually the only difference. Rush and undershirt versus a bit more HP. And by a bit, I mean a lot more HP. We see Sagan's running a W code centric folder with the Magnums, Sun and Blacks. We've seen this before. It's a very potent code to run to supplement damage. Do a quick skim, and I don't see any slow gauges on Sagan's side. I don't see any slow gauges on Libero's side. Again, Libero's also running W, some W, some J. It's a bit more soupy than Sagan's folder. I don't have too. Oh, I see the slow gauges now. I don't really have too much to comment on either build. They're very similar.
Are they? Because like Libero is running Bug Stop. They're running the classic Buster Toast, the most optimized 1500 HP Gergar setup, bread and butter. But Sagan is curiously running a bug build without undershirt. Like we talk about it, but like it is scary not having undershirt, especially since they are running recoveries as well. They're getting a little less value. Like their HP is actually lower than you think it is because of that.
Maybe.
But I mean, yeah, making sure not to have the warp step.
Yeah. I think we'll see how it plays out. The 300 HP does do a lot of carrying, or I guess, yeah, if it's 300 extra HP, does do a lot of carrying. If you get deleted with an HP advantage, then with recoveries also in play, then I think you would have lost anyways without the undershield. So,
I mean, yeah, but like, if you're at 500 HP and you eat a blast and SDN grass, you're just done, right? If you have undershirt, then you still can live that, and especially recoveries, you can come back. Like at this HP, you could we were talking about Groundman. Groundman is 780. Groundman SD is 780 on SoulXCross. So that means you even at 800 HP you're lethal. A little below 800 HP you're lethal without undershirt. So that's really, really, really scary, I think. I do wonder if this is more worth it in the long run, because you're also dealing with HP bug. You do have Buster Jam, which is a little useful. Not as much for Gregor, but and again, you're losing out Rush, which is really good at Kernel Force. So it's like you're trading 300 HP for no undershirt, no Rush, and one less chip in your folder. Like, I don't know if I would make that trade personally.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess the larger point is they're both like Regs Magnum. They're both they're both running recoveries. The area grab difference is pretty similar. They're both running anti-navi. It's like two variations of the same folder. Maybe the navi cost is what it comes down to. Maybe we'll see some clutch plays from Libero where the recovery 300s he gets a lot more mileage out of it.
It's true that the folders are similar. It is your bread and butter. In Gregor, area control, defense, utility, kernel force. Like, it's good for a reason. It looks like Sagan is running one get-on that Libero does not have. But obviously they're both in air shoes, so that will mostly be used defensively.
Yeah, you can still use it for kernel force, or you can chip charge it. It's a very versatile chip.
Definitely. Yeah. With that, I think we can hop right in. Okay, we are in.
Now, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, so we do have a nice opening here. We have the Reg Magnum, which is a personal tech I do enjoy, or have been enjoying recently, because it does check a lot of the dust abusers in the format right now, but that's not something that we have to worry about since we're playing against another Gregor user. But I do also have to say I like starting off with Barrier 200 early on, simply because you can guard your area after you take it very well. And you can even be a bit more aggressive with charge shots, trying to line them up.
Yeah, the Reg Magnum plays, it works especially well against like non-air shoes Gregor players. So it's like I don't know, it's almost like a pretty no-brainer Reg chip to go for. It catches the obviously the dust cross openings, and also, like I said, the non-shoes Gregor players. That the only doesn't work against like this specific matchup. And to be fair, like everybody should be running air shoes as Gregor. Right? I don't want to.
Nice play. Having the barrier here for the Raceman means we're not going to get paralyzed, but we could even go for this Lemon Black. But actually, we're going to try to get these charge tackles on the barrier to deal with that instead. Nice, and we get the 260 for that. Great usage of the charge tackles here.
Yeah, a bit of a gamble. I would have just fired off the Summon Black, but it definitely pays off for Sagan there.
They definitely had the time to do it, so it was the best play. But you definitely have to give up on that after a certain point in time, so you don't lose out on the benefits of having Summon Black. But it worked out very well here for them. Bugface here means they're not going to TFC away. They're going to have to accept that this area grab is coming down. But now we have the grab advantage and the win rack in hand for this light forward coming into play now, so you don't even have to worry about that at all.
Yeah, I would be steaming right now if I were Libero. Like that. That was a perfect sequence against them. That would make me so mad if I had like light forward and this just happened to me.
I'm not too fond of the getting play here. Either they're just trying to get through their folder, or I'm not sure what the plan is, but you're playing against somebody else that also has access to air shoes.
No, but
I mean,
Sagan just popped off his bug fix for it, so he's not going to get the crack step anymore. This is his last summon black, so it kind of like flows into his this play here, where he's going to summon black.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
And it does buy time, so like if Libero had gone into Q-Force now this turn, it does prevent that play for at least one more turn.
In YouTube chat, Sneaker Nerd says, don't your own barriers still take a little bit of damage on charge tackles? Yes, they do when you're charging against like physical objects, but if you're hitting Mega Man, I don't think it damages your barrier.
I think it does like 10 damage if I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember. All right, so we're the get on cracks are recovering. It looks like Sagan's holding on to that Q-Force. He basically has a slate here. He has the Gundel Force or Gundel Soul and the Q-Force. He's just waiting for a good time to use them. Neither player really has a charge cross out, a D-cross. It looks like Libero's going for this last block play. If they have a slow gauge in hand, this could be devastating. But looks like Sagan's keeping his space and preventing anything drastic from happening. It's that 480 damage from the Element NSP on the grass play. And not to rub this in salad, but this HP difference doesn't look like Undershirt's going to be playing anytime soon.
Oh, I just got back. Well, yeah, I didn't see the resources used, so it's something. Sagan, I don't know. I know Sagan has watched, since Sagan watches all of our streams, he does have that knowledge as well. What were you saying about HP?
Oh man, that's so rough.
Oh wow! Oh
my God.
Wow! That's crazy. What a good turn.
Yeah, that was a crazy turn for both. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's really tough at this point. I think definitely Sagan had a better trade here because now we have access to Kernel Force of our own. We even have area grabs. We can just end this game right now if we really wanted to, but not going for it. Just gonna go for recovers instead. I'm not sure if I like this. We could just go for the game here.
I mean, they're playing safe. I think that's fine. But, you know, the interesting thing about that Tengu is it saved the life bar up, but because it hit Libero for 140, it means they couldn't pressure the charge tackle from the flashing. If they hit that, grass charge tackle, that was it. That was 183.
Libero right back where he started at from the last time with 280 HP. Are we finally gonna go ahead and lock in the Kernel Force? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. This has to be the delete shot. There's some this. I think
they don't have a way out of this.
Yeah, okay,
well, gonna...
Oh, okay. If they can manage to
nice.
stack the Gundam Soul, then this could be a survival. Oh,
nice. Excellent defensive turn.
wow, look at that.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Blocked the entire thing.
He knew it was coming and he made the right moves just to avoid the Gundel Wind Rack Gun Force.
Is this
at the
custom
end
part
there.
or is this end of folder?
No, that's the end of folder.
Oh yeah, they're not flashing.
Yeah. The Magnum here will make quick work of the traps. Oh, unfortunate timing.
Now, does Libero have enough like firepower left to
not chip charging? What
they're
okay.
gonna keep just in this. Oh, that was on the grass.
Yeah, that was very scary for a moment. Not going for Erase Tail is an interesting decision in slow gauge. I think we could have definitely wrapped it up here.
Yeah, Sagan did admit that they had Star Force 3 brain here. Maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah, in Star Force 3, certainly, you have like infinite chips almost.
Yeah.
Because you have like a second folder. And like an extra folder if you go for the SSS stuff. It can be a lot more wasteful of resources and not be able to burn them.
I think that might be happening here. They were trying to go for tempo.
Here's the
Still a little
Magnum.
scary
Is
of
this
Virgo.
actually?
Yeah,
There's no way. Okay.
Yeah, this is
You just need a couple of
this
these.
is really a
Nice.
nice game at this point.
Oh my god, this is scary. Oh, actually
Oh,
perfect
good movement.
stepping it. Oh my,
Another
oh my.
magnum.
Oh my god.
Nugget, what were you saying?
Oh my god.
What were you saying? No
way.
undershirt, by the way.
How can you humiliate me like
Oh,
this?
undershirt.
I
Oh,
supported you. You are a disgrace to the Superstar Rockman community. You must trade in your bats immediately.
Immediately.
Wow, I can't believe, wow.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, it really comes down to,
Go directly to jail.
it really comes down to the clutch play from Libero to dodge that cute Cardinal Force. It could have been over there, but he dodged it and then he squeezed it out. He really punished Sagan for wasting his resources afterwards.
Yeah, to quote a certain individual or someone, as Kerbo4738 kindly puts, always wear your shirt. I wonder who says that. Always bring a shirt. I don't. Must be a wise, beyond his years individual.
All right, so it looks like I think one of the weaknesses of this cost 6 air shoes build is that you almost always go into like charge cross at the start, because especially with cost bug, you do need to get that bug fixed right away.
Nice.
It's a bit of a very stale opening from Sagan's part. Libero goes into SoulXCross, and you know they're doing their thing.
Bug fix is found here too. Erase Man was used well timed too, because it was able to remove that flashing, but now because of this area grab, Libero has all this room to avoid charge tackles, which is very fortunate, especially when they chose SoulXCross. SoulXCross is such a good cross, man. You don't even have to use its abilities. That charge shot alone just makes this cross so good.
Yeah, especially when you combine it with like well, pretty much anything. It's
Literally.
it's like a solid 130 or 140 damage. It's really strong for it's really good value. Like you can if you tag any chip with like white pill, and then you it's just enough time to like charge up like charge cross charge shot and follow up with it, so it converts a white pill into like a 140 damage chip basically.
Exactly. You know, it's just goes to show you, everyone likes to say, oh, Falzar is better, Falzar this, Falzar that. But there's a reason why we keep seeing Greyguard in format. Like, there's a reason why it's always happening. Anti-Navi. Whoo! That's going to be a nice amount of damage. Oh, but we're flashing, so it didn't matter. Very nice. Very nice. No TFC here. Just going to take it and get our area grab here. Nice. It was more important that we can get charge tackles in and bait rush at the end of this turn. So I think that was the right decision for Sagan here. And now we can go into this next turn with some decent options. I like Anti-Navi going first, but
I don't like Sagan's odds for this round. He popped the bug fix early, and he's not seeing any of his summons at the moment, right? So they're probably going to be at the end of his folder. He's not going to have great opportunities to pop it off. And that's like
not a big deal. We do have Geddon. We have Geddon still, so maybe that's what he's holding on to this for. But we can also beast charge them, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, but that also limits beast charging turns, right? He has to hold on to charges until he sees the summons, basically. Or he has to hope that he sees the summons during his beast out turns.
Or he has to wait and hold this chip. Either way, he has to wait to do something, which is not ideal. Oh, you should have played a little dumber and then just stood there like, oh, I guess I'll just stand here. You would have got him, bro.
Yeah, we can't do that with against the SoulXCross stuff.
Yeah, but he was flashing for a little bit, so I think they would have went for the judgment anyway.
You know, that conveyor panel is really annoying, Sagan.
Really annoying.
Yeah, he couldn't get the decross there.
Wow.
This is such
pushing him back into the charge shot too.
This is such a poor field for so Libero is just gonna camp the back row with SoulXCross, and Sagan doesn't have anything to do, can't do anything about it as long as he's in the top row until the conveyor times out. it's a very rough situation. And now he's about to give up his custom by going into slash. He's right now, I guess he has to hope that Libero doesn't have any area grabs to counter this turn, because otherwise he's like putting all his eggs in one basket. So it's not a very good situation at all. I don't like his odds.
I don't like this very much either. I usually like to have at least 2 area grabs before going for something like slash here. But at least we can push forward now. Nice. Okay. Should have went barrier first and just camped it. Okay, but now we can get these charge tackles in. Oh, charge tackles. Slash cross. Okay, we get 2. Nice.
So, Libero has he's been called out for his panic mashing in Star Wars 2 for TFCs, but in that case, that was actually a really good response, because now he knows what trap that is. He knows it's anti-navi, or he should.
Am I going crazy, or is the TFC window a lot shorter in like Star Wars?
I think it might be shorter.
It's a little bit shorter.
So
from what I remember.
I remember.
Like, I think it like the text comes up faster.
Anyways, it looks like Sagan's going to keep the this slash cross. The anti-navi protecting the life aura. And you know what? I feel like
oh, very nice. This is fine. We have someone black.
Yeah, Libero should have known that that was an anti-navi from the area grab earlier, if I remember correctly. So it was a bit of a mental hub.
Change the heat. I like heat, race or heat here, or I guess all 3 is fine, but I like using heat too. I think I would go heat or erase here.
Yeah, because he still has beast up turns. I would say life for after.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Maybe he was thinking about Libero isn't alive, so I have to answer back with Alec or something. There's like a Gregor language going on.
But now we're in a slightly worse position because we can't even beast out here as a response. But we do have wood rat, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Has to throw the barrier behind her, which is rough.
I would have used a Magnum after the wind rack, since he does have the trap up. This is a very tricky situation. Just by the numbers, I guess Sagan is leading, but he has to win like a grind out game until he gets that acute force.
LMSP will make short work of the barrier. That's a little unfortunate. You usually want to get damage out of that, but okay, race man. And this going after is actually pretty fortunate though.
Yeah, this is a different interaction in Star Force. I don't know if a Libero knows that. In Star Force, you would have lost the invis there, but here you lose.
Libero, when he was moving up, I guess that was a heads-up moment for Sagan to move backwards. Usually people don't move up without meaning to do something like that. We see that Sagan has the Q-Force play now. You did see the life aura already. It would be kind of safe to just go for the Q-Force, maybe. I wasn't really counting how many indices he used, but certainly. This is basically telegraphing that you're going for a slash lock turn, right? But we'll see if Libero has enough area grabs to go for it. Full. Goes for 260 damage instead of the 130. I think Sagan was timing out the flashing. So maybe it looks like he intentionally missed the Magnum.
Now we see the beast out coming here. We've got some charges. Maybe we want to use the 300, but we don't necessarily have to. We could just chip charge this away. There it is, yes. Oh, wow. Good timing.
Oh, man.
I would still chip charge this. I would still chip charge this.
You have to reserve it for like the Q-Force play. But that's exactly what Sagan has at the moment. So we'll see who wins this interaction
He's gonna just have to pray here. Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
Gregor brain activated.
yeah. So that last anti-damage there really saved Sagan.
Yeah.
That was it was the difference between like the deletion and the last chip damage at the end. You know, I gotta say, like, I feel like Sagan has gotten the bug fix really early on like all 3 of these rounds so far.
Well, we're 2 matches in, but yeah.
I think I really like the idea of having the Judge Man and area grab in the first turn, because Libero going for area grab is kind of high, especially since it's tagged with Judge Man. So they're gonna see it early. The TFC. Judgment here could connect. Oh, good movement. Oh. Go for air grab? Nice.
Oh, that
Now,
will
does Libero
trap
have it?
in that one panel.
Oh,
This is
life
Nugget's
one.
favorite thing to do.
Oh yeah. But yeah, if you're not aware,
It's kind of awkward for Windwreck here.
you should never step in front of that conveyor panel like that. It's
very dangerous.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. What we call it.
But doesn't the Windwreck like push him out of it though? Do you avoid?
I wouldn't worry about
I
it.
guess if you hit him directly, you will. Okay, I guess not. All right. Nah, we're living here, then. This is our space right now. Oh, I guess not. Never mind.
Yeah, he escapes the lock with the Judge Man. But this, I believe it's an element at speed right here. Oh, well, man. Oh, you could have gotten
You gave up the... Oh, I guess I'm never punished.
Yeah, never punished.
Never punished, I guess.
And he follows up with a ×2 charge shot here. Really a devastating loss.
Never punished. Must be nice. Must be real nice.
I mean, just from one chip, that's like close to 700 damage. It's a really devastating turn of events for Libero.
Yeah, but 1600 is in range for Crutch Force. It's fine, right?
Yeah, but you also need the what's it called? The charge cross, which are cost 6 to really go reliably for the Crutch Force. So it's like it's a very uphill battle. Uh-oh. A Tengu Man?
Oh, that
Anti-damage.
Oh, you should have took the 70. Should have took the 70. Now you're gonna lose anti-damage.
Maybe this is the nerves.
Yeah, you know, I know a lot about that too.
Yeah,
hindsight's always powerful, man.
I think he could have waited out the Magnum at the end, just to keep up, just as a heads-up play against the Colonel Force. So. See, well, see life for anti-damage. We see Sagan stacking up the defense. He knows he's at an absolute advantage, so he just has to camp and play it safe here.
Yeah, just hold forward and you'll do well. Yeah, there's not much. Oh, I guess there's a lot you can do.
Well,
I stand corrected.
He had a good opportunity to pop the life aura there. Get all these TFC off the Magnum. The nice thing about this Buster Puck is that you don't lose as much advantage as even if you get back road as Slash Prosecutor.
Nice. Buster Bug is so good. So good.
And the end of turn get on, again, it stays against the Colonel Force play. If that was Libero's ace up their sleeve.
Yeah, they have to wait it out now and survive with just the 60. I think not changing is fine, but you could go for a Lekka or a race here. I would prefer a race, again, just because you could go for beast out turns right after. just in case, you know, Libero has another recover 300 or something of the sort. The heads up play for Libero would be to take damage and have the undershirt proc and then just recover after that, so you can maximize the amount of HP you have left. Or you can just get 2 hit by Tango Man and just be out. No big deal. GG.
GG's. Yeah. Yeah, so as we see, you know, undershirt not always necessary or really the go-to move here.
Not
I mean,
always.
it doesn't help that they're not running really heavy hitting chips as well. I forget if they're running element SP. Like again, an element SP on cross, that's 480. That's ouch. Okay, with that, let's move into the next setup. So it's gonna be Chop versus Alpha next.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second. Chop versus Alpha. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like Cha's running a Giga chip. It's a very funny folder that he's running.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. Our battle network. That's what we're running here. Our battle network.
Oh.
This might have been an extra folder in N10thGPth save. I don't remember. I thought the one we had a Blastman SP though. I don't know if there's another one.
Well, I guess it's a cool folder. Certainly, you know, it looks like a joke, but it does like stuff in a lot of like SP navies, and those do tend to add up. Let's see, Magna,
Yeah, there's
Dragon.
some really good choices there. Even a little bit of roll will help them live.
Yeah.
It looks like it's running the salad cost.
Yeah, as much as this looks like a joke, it very much doesn't feel like one. Like, there's so much good stuff in here. Double wind rack is always interesting to me though in Falzar because you have access to Tengu cross, but still going with the double here, which is probably going to combo well with Lance and maybe a Lex Sword. It's going to be interesting to say the least, but really not having the room for a Giga is kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's why I think it was an extra folder, because you can't have Gigas in extra folders, I think. Something like that. I feel like I would have taken Barrier 200 on the Lex Sword instead.
Yeah, Alexor. Yeah, maybe it's like a cross coverage thing, but yeah.
I like that actually. That would be a good adjustment. That would be. I mean, is Flash Bomb really amazing here either? Like, I'm not seeing.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm not seeing the vision for the Flash Bomb.
I would have gone for like a Electals 2 instead of a Firebird 3. But
well, it's a little awkward because you don't have much else to combo with on that.
Else to go with it, right? Exactly. At least Fireburn, you can like hit Element Man SP and get grass, and then look, Firebird. You know, like that's kind of hot. You got Wood Dragon there too instead of grass.
But you do have the 2 lanes at the end, so it's like one of those the Wind Rack Plains combo. It does do a lot of damage. It doesn't flash, so. Especially with all the soup, Cha is hurting for like actual damage carrying these turns. So
yeah. Wait, what did they have to use on? Oh, okay, machine gun with the uninstall.
And then Alpha just has to work, yes, no.
They could have also had a Barrier 200 in the W. That's kind of funny because they're running W and A, so they had both choices.
Wow, that's actually really funny. Oh man, but I wonder why he chose R. Is it Roll Battle Network, like how it's Mega Man Battle Network?
No, it's supposed to be
Roll Battle Network?
the subreddit, because that was where the first Mega Master tournament was hosted.
Oh, so this is just a huge reference. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Really cool. I like it.
I like that. That's really nice.
Oh yeah, someone
a lot.
Someone points out that you could have run the Meteor Knuckle instead of the Neo Fairy.
I mean, I don't. Again, I'm assuming it was a extra folder, and I don't think they let you have rank gigas and extra folders because you can trade with both versions.
Yeah.
For Alpha, he's running a Corn Party PA folder. In Gregor.
I think they've been getting a lot of value of the Corn Fiesta because for the first few days, I heard a lot of people just go corn, like sob emoji. Like I think they were getting popped. I think it was popping off.
They were getting popped?
Yeah.
They were getting popped, bro. There's so many layers to that. Honestly, Corn Fiesta on a leg body would be astronomically sad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I actually tested a Leg Master. So I had him use Corn Fiesta with a Tenko and mod cards, so it adds up to 50, I think. So it was 40 plus 50 on Corn. And then I had him go full synchro, and we tested him at leg body, and I am pretty sure that's the fastest you will see HP drop in Battle Mix 6. Like, it does like 3,000, 4,000 damage, depending on the amount of hits. It's absolutely terrifying.
But it would be really nice to see.
It would, yeah. I mean, the problem was Tenko in 6, like, his data, he still works as a chip, but if you spawn him, it's a wide sword swing. Like, because they took away the sprites, so you can't actually tell what panel he's on because there's just sort of like a dislocated floating wide sword on the ground or in the air. But like, I actually kind of like, I wonder what the game would be like with a Tenko in it, but without all the other chips.
Well, you know, the objects are pretty hard to play, so
yeah.
I don't think it'll be too much different.
Right.
I mean,
That being said, I think we're ready to get into the match. What do y'all say?
Okay, let's go. Okay, we're
excellent theme to have right now. Ooh, this is one of the classics, and the hit's not too bad, I gotta say. I think, me personally, I'm gonna throw out that Aqua, just in case my opponent so happens to try to be a Charge Cross fan. I'm gonna hit that with this water hose of force, you know.
It looks like Cha's going for the role play instead. Yeah.
For the role play, huh?
Yeah.
How interesting.
No, it's really hard to comment on, but yeah. They're
I think honestly I would just bring Aqua. Okay, guess not. Fast gauge. Okay, this is gonna help us escape from the clutches of Slash Claws. Nice timing.
Oh, that's right.
Here's a little annoying.
Bubble wrap. I saw this a couple times when I was playing it.
So we have to deal with the bubble wrap in some form of fashion. We do have a wind rack in hand. We do have 2 wind racks in the folder. So bringing one here is actually not going to be that bad.
And again, Cha is also a Polyzar, so he also has the options like the Tengu Cross. He wants to go for it.
Yeah, but Tengu here is very scary in my opinion because your opponent's very much up on you, and our only defense is the Invis, so I would be kind of scared to go for that. Not bringing the wind rack, by the way. Oh, okay. There goes Beat, gonna go ahead and eat a little bit of a mega chip. Hopefully not a good one.
A really scary situation for Alpha, right? They're running the bugged custom build, and in fast case situations, if he doesn't gun through his hands really quickly, it's gonna add up very quickly if he doesn't draw that bug stop. So
I like the idea of the machine gun here just to get rid of the trap. You could follow it up with something interesting, like maybe Guardian, be left, suck it up, and just threaten a huge defrost.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could also focus here. I think focus here is actually interesting because of the bug. If they don't find bug fix this turn, it's going to ramp up, I guess.
Yeah, he has to actually address the bubble wrap, I think. And okay, so there goes.
Just have to wait for the counter hit. We got a fish counter hits? I guess not. We're not fishing anything. And Tomahawk going right into a bubble. Yeah, hate to see it. Wind rack away, and that's the bad option, but we'll take it. Full cust. Okay, now we don't have a way to get area back. We do have a Lex Sword. A Lex Sword could be pretty spicy if the bubble wrap comes back up.
This is a rough hand. Maybe Alpha had a heads up play and saw that like Cha doesn't have any SoulXCross outs, so they're just gonna bully him with the aggressive area.
I think I really like Guardian, but I'm trying to I would go with Dust and be left. At least let it be a threat. Because you don't really have much else. I mean, I guess you have Fast Gauge. All right, we're going to control the movement here. Now we're going to force an option at some point. Base with the plus 30. Woo! Baby, let's count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I gotta say, base is so sad when you actually have area advantage because it doesn't bounce. It doesn't do the drums with the alternating the shots. So it's just dude, it's like a rhythm game on almost.
Yeah, right.
You ever acted like you're watching your friend play on hard and you're then you're like, oh, I want to play on.
Oh, I'm gonna play on Baby's first one real quick.
Oh, there we go. Corn Fiesta. No, it actually doesn't do as much damage unless he's in a sweet spot.
Go for the freeze? Okay, I can see the vision, but now we lost the grass here. Oh, finally! Looking at Guardian. And Flash Bomb? Into a chip charge? Hold on. Guardian Flash Bomb chip charge is kind of hot. Hold on. Nah, don't see the vision.
Oh, you know what? He does have the access to a ground cross play if he lands the Flash Bomb. But I think it's a little too late.
1200 HP is a lot to go through. There goes the Guardian. Oh, it's going to go right into this Punisher.
Oh my god.
Area grab's going to trade here. Still positive on area. Ooh, okay.
Oh, if he timed it a little off, he could have gotten some serious mileage out of it. But yeah, this is a problem. Cha, I guess you can stall.
Why don't go into a cross beast charge? Get damage in. Go Tengu or something.
The nice thing is, Cha does know that what's his face Alpha did without his Giga chip with the TAC 30. So there's not, and the Corn Fiesta. So the only actual damage chips he has to look out for now are like Justice 1 and a couple other chips. I'm not remembering.
Oh,
and in Fast Gauge, all he has to do is survive this onslaught of charge shots, and it looks bad, but he has something here.
Nice, good patience. That's gonna give you a significant portion of the next turn. Yep, we go Tengu here. We can be left. We have Art in the hand, but Art is just too alphabetical for us right now.
So
what do you do here?
No, obviously.
Oh wait, that's Tengu Man.
Yeah, the Tengu Man SP would be juicy here. I guess he's figuring out how he wants to land it.
Okay, I like Tengu as a little bit of a. Oh no, he got pulled too far.
It's all right. As far as the turn goes, he got the decross, right?
Hold on.
It limits the ability.
Yo, hold on. We can win. Hold on. All right, Cha, hold up. Double life sword? Maybe? I think that's a little ambitious. I think you have to Sonic Boom.
Cha,
go for the non-flash? Yeah.
He's counting his chips correctly. Alpha is out of chips, at least damaging chips. So if he just kind of survives, Cha still has a winning chance.
Oh, nice. Caught him just before. The flashing is going to be dealt with by... Oh, Beast Over's a great decision here. Wow. It looked hopeless, but now, hey, we got a win con going, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah, but no TFC. He could have.
Oh, you know what?
Like boom.
The Beast Over isn't going to use the chip because that was a raw Invis that Alpha popped, and it's over.
Oh man.
Yeah, we saw Chad really struggling with his soup hands. Despite the
almost came out with a win. Yeah, that was actually kind of solid.
Yeah, I think Alpha, if the Corn Fiesta doesn't actually land in a sweet spot, you might not have enough damage to win comfortably through these games. But certainly he saw that at the end there, he was struggling a little. The fast gauge definitely did help with making the soup easier to bear, but the end is not quite enough. Here comes fast gauge once again. No gauge control at all for Alpha, so they're going to be forced to deal with fast gauge the entirety of this time. This would be really scary for me if I were Alpha.
Yeah.
The Aqua SB is like a chip that Ta is running, so it's a very ballsy move to go for the Heat Cross here.
Well, it's 1 in 30, right? Now, does he have it? You know, at some point, you got to think to yourself, dude ain't got it. You know what I mean? If they don't, I think I'm chilling. You know?
But the SoulXCross actually worked like wonders last round, and I wouldn't see why you wouldn't go for it again. Maybe you don't have the area grabs, but it's still like a
nice.
You can just call him out on not having enough for the cross.
If you locked in Tomahawk against the Heat Cross, I would have tipped my hat to you. You a braver man than me. I ain't gonna lie. Double Magnum play here?
Yeah. Alpha doesn't have air shoes, so this could be a really good move to keep Alpha out of the center row, or I guess the bottom row as well.
Oh, punish.
Gets a lot of value crushing the trap.
Yes, Alpha can't access that bottom row either. If they step forward or back, they'll be limited to those 2 rows as well. So if you get sent to the back, or not. Hey, hello, my good friend Aquaman. How are you? Let's show our opponent what it means to get bodied by water. Never fight the ocean. The ocean is too strong.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
You're about
you missed
to
Corn Fiesta, Salad. You missed Corn Fiesta.
Yes, you did miss the Fiesta.
Oh, wow.
What if that was the only time Corn Fiesta lands in this entire match?
Wow,
that was the language I was submitted.
Oh, this is a scary spout. Oh, no!
Yeah, not anymore. I guess you can fight the ocean. It's called swimming.
No, it's called centering yourself and making sure that you're centered during spout. Like they're in heat. Why would you even focus on the dust charges, right? You need to make sure you're centered for that. That was 720 damage missing.
True.
Yeah, I'm running out of things to say. This is it's just kind of have to roll with whatever you get in your hand at the moment.
Ooh, Erase Beast is scary, but not when we have Element SP to get the freeze going. Fireburner is interesting here. Oh, D-Cross.
Doesn't get the wind rack out. Man, Chana's basking was kind of working against him at the moment. He's losing value on chips. He didn't get the anti-damage remove before that Aquaman SP earlier, and now he doesn't get the wind rack off before the end of the turn.
It's too many chips in the
Oh my god.
Heads up
play from Alpha, stunning the wind rack mid-animation, so he doesn't get the decross. And again, follows up with another machine gun.
I think that
And
was just a sequencing issue. You have element, man. You're trying to go for free, so why wouldn't you just go wind rack first? Because the ideal thing was if you could land that for the grass, but then you could still wind rack and then fire burn afterwards.
True. That would also be a confirm because the
This obscure interaction where the Elexor actually comes in clutch because he's using full wrap.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh my god.
Is there rush? Is there rush? No!
Oh man.
Wait, wait, they're still using jump. Come on, come on.
Oh, wait, will they mash it out? Nope. No, and doesn't have the Tengu anymore either.
Why would you focus before you use the rest of your chips? Like, if Chad wasn't going for the Elexor, they could have actually just winning because. Oh, that was so close.
We can get the punish. Yeah. We're gonna counter hit Elexor right now. Yeah, come over here, buddy. Oh, okay, not that close. Oh.
Yeah, this is where I wanted to use the Meteor Knuckle over the. I know there might be like a folder limitation or whatever, but it would have been nice. Because without the Meteor Knuckle, this is a very one-sided situation against SoulXCross.
They already had used they already used their element SP2. That was their other check.
Oh, we have rack. We have rack.
Yeah, the only saving grace is that, of course, the fast gauge helps mitigate any charge shot based damage.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because missing the wind rack on your race piece should be really bad, but because of the fast gauge, you couldn't run with the arrow anyways.
Yeah. Well, you could still go for damage and stuff with the charge shots, but it's just harder to land them consistently. I feel like there's a lot more pressure on you to land them too, so it gets tough.
Oh,
nice.
Patches out the. It's a little tricky because the Lance doesn't have any chip cooldown, so maybe he wasn't trying to hash out that with Dragon there, or maybe it was just to get rid of the panels. Who knows?
I'm bringing T-Bros on this turn. Hold up, I'm trying to do damage.
Yeah, especially since you've already seen the erase piece, so that Tengu isn't gonna get that extra.
Yeah.
2 times. Yeah,
you
can use
all the T-Bros.
You can pop the Guardian here to kind of save, to like, what do you call it? Save against area grab if you place it right.
Oh.
Okay, well that's the weirdest counter of history. Punisher into the Corn Fiesta.
That's pretty funny. I guess the Corn Fiesta actually has like a sort of a projectile, so if there's something in between the sweet spot and the
Corn Shot does. I don't know if Corn Fiesta does. Then again, I know you can like whiff it if you're too close to their area. Like it just doesn't hit at all if you're like that +2.
Oh my god, he's gonna get the top.
Big top. Not flash. Oh, good damage.
Wow, so yeah, I think Alpha's out of chips.
Oh!
Not sure what days over there. Throwing a garden gnome in the pocket of exploding horn, yeah. the garden gnome protects you.
Did Alpha already use Flash?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So you have nothing to scare them out of this front row with. So it's a sad base indeed. Oh.
Heads up play, yes, or yeah, that would have been 125 damage. It wouldn't have made the difference here.
Oh, this is gonna be the deletion, not with the roll, yeah.
Ooh, we go to game 3. This song's so good.
Oh, he's making a hard read for either a charge or a heat cross play, I guess, by going for the Aquaman early. It would be devastating for Alpha if they make the wrong move here. But and with the perma holes in play, it might be you know what? I don't think they would go for a heat or a charge cross. So, but certainly.
Oh, it's like you said before. Slash turn 1 worked out really well. Why not do it again? And here we see it.
Yeah, with no air shoes in play for either side, you just have to like use the area grab, and that's lock.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take the Spoutman damage. This is fine because now your fire crosses have no like. Oh. Oh hi. You wanted my space, so I was just missed. Yeah, that's a trap.
Oh my god. That's a near permanent trap. It doesn't recover at all.
If Cha just stays here for the rest of the round, they actually just win damage judge.
Yeah, that would be tiny, but it would.
My goodness! You're right! Oh, that's so filthy! But,
like a 17
but
damage.
Do you think...
Oh, no. Now he has to do damage.
I guess he had to do something.
Yeah, because even base doesn't hurt hit behind the behind you.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's really tragic on base. Hey, that's a case where Big Hook is better. We found it.
Wow. Oh yeah, actually, you're right.
Big Hook and actually, I don't know if I don't think Delta can hit because of the holes here. So this is the weird Gregor matchup. The only thing that hits is oh wait, does Delta hit?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it doesn't hurt.
If you ever, mess yourself up like that.
Be so good. So good.
Oh, this is really smart using the Bowser feathers as well. Oh, and they get the beast. Yeah, this is what I love doing. Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, man.
That's actually so messed up because they could even go in the back and have the Guardian if they're really confident. Oh, that's well, good on Shaw for recognizing it.
I said that's.
Wait, so is this actually going to be the entire replay? We're just going to watch this guy like swimming the whole way.
That would be beautiful, beautiful poetry. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. But I don't have to jeopardize my win con for you, friend. I don't care how much sanctuary you got. You can't do nothing about this. Oh, this is so good.
If Alpha has the presence of mind to know, the only way to have out of this, I think, is if they beast out Wind Rack into an area chip. That's the only way they can get out.
We'll see if they do. Buddy,
Yo.
You
know what we need? We need the Naruto Konoha music right now.
Oh, I don't think they realized that the Element Man is one of the only chips that hits like that. That's rough.
Oh my gosh.
Because now that Shaw has the anti-damage up, wait, I don't think Shaw has the life aura in their. Yeah, they don't have life aura in the portal because they don't have a U. If Alpha knew that Element Man hit, they pop the anti-damage, they Wind Rack, the area grab, and then they can finally get out and play.
Wow.
This is 1000% it's Cha that's matching LNR, by the way. He's matching it on that custom. This is so funny.
Wait, yeah, it's like 300 versus. Yeah, he has the HP advantage. He's not gonna. Yeah, this is.
Wow. This is no time to run away, Cha. We're doing it. We're winning this way. Yo, full cuts for the extended time.
Putting down the Guardian is actually weird, because now they can't use the other chip.
Yeah,
I don't think he cares. Oh no, we can! We can just be left! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, are they gonna suck up
I'm so sorry. Oh?
Oh my god, if Shaw moves back, if Shaw moves back, Alpha still can't get out because the panel's not broken. What they could do right now is left beat that Guardian and just shoot it out for the 200 on that aura.
Yeah, or you can time out the aura. Child's under no pressure.
They have the fast gauge. This is
over. Fast gauge.
Alpha didn't realize they're out.
Wow, what a way to lose. Oh god. Yeah.
no way this is how this is going down, bro.
This would be a great clip where it's just like Alpha moves onto that panel, and as soon as he moves onto that panel, you have like Jotaro deal just be like, and now I know you've lost. Like whatever that. And then it just fast forwards the rest of the match.
Oh my gosh. He had to beat over to get out. What a sad day. What a sad day this is.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not good for Alpha at all. I was gonna say, like, you know, he still has the base play or whatever, but like, you know, when you're beasted over like this, you're not gonna win.
He's not. Oh wait, it is gonna get him out. That's hilarious. That's big brain in the worst way. Again, he had 2 win racks, so he did have a chance to get out if he understood the assignment.
Yeah, I guess.
If Alpha somehow wins this game,
is he gonna get it?
Whoa,
is he gonna get him a
No
base?
way. No way.
Wait, yeah, he's in base.
It's a sweet spot. No way. Okay, 620. Okay, you gotta deal 620 somehow.
With the attack 30, I think it does. What we're looking at 3 times 8 damage, 240.
It's 5.
Sean needs to not shoot his defense. He's shooting his defenses. He only has an invis and focus left.
My gosh, are you kidding, Alpha? Yo, anyone else would have rage quit by now.
Alpha needs to face right now.
Game,
oh.
Okay.
Oh no!
The hole.
You're so screaming in the background.
Yeah, I would have run big hook. I'm gonna be honest. I don't respect base anymore.
Of course. Why?
Okay. He still has Proto SP and Blast Band. He still has Proto SP and Blast Band.
I feel like I don't know if it's because of the HP drain to factor in, but maybe Alpha still squeeze out damage judge.
Yeah, Alpha was at 1k before the beast out. Machine gun? Does he have?
He just had to wait.
Oh, that invis is really rough.
Does he have enough damage, or does he have enough turns to like survive until 114? Oh, he's just gonna supersonic, and that's gonna be no.
The bubble wrap. Oh wait, but no, we're good.
Oh nope, that's it.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you did that to me, Alpha. Alpha, you really did that to me. Oh my god.
Yeah, because if he had swapped the area grab in the base, but I guess he was making a bluff play, you know, like how sometimes you're trying to bait out that defense, so you go for like a knock. Yeah.
I would have just waited because of the holes. Maybe he doesn't know it doesn't hit the holes because there was a no.
To be fair, the perma hole is there, right? So it's like he has an avenue to escape.
Yeah, but that depends on Shaw actually having the presence of mind. Right? They didn't step forward; they stepped back. So that was I don't think that was really on purpose.
Shaw made the I guess the conscious decision to like go to Tengu, maybe just to get out of the holes. But
I think it was to get out of the holes for sure.
But I don't want people to make this a base problem. This was not base's fault, by the way.
No, it was. What are you talking about? You can't do that. It can't let you down in these situations.
I mean, no, it's like I want to see that match from Alpha's perspective because I'm pretty sure they threw away a bunch of shit.
Sure.
Again, they could have gotten out with 2 win racks, and they had a lot of opportunity.
I want to see Alpha's perspective where he's like just mashing A angrily in the custom screen, like get me out of here.
But that's actually using Beast over to go out is actually so funny.
Well, I mean, it almost kind of worked out, right? Obviously, the heads-up play would have been to, like, you know, as you said, go for the win rack and then to push and then go for the area grab to get out. And I think Alpha's folder, it doesn't really rely on beast out combos. It really is just the corn fiesta, and, like, you know.
That was a lot of corn damage, too. I think it was like over 600 damage. But
I was going to say,
it's so funny, though, because I was thinking, like, normal beast jump, it still keeps your original position, right? So they couldn't get out just from beast jumps. It would have to be one rack in the area. But I forgot the beast over does change your location. So that really is like big break and in the worst way. That's so funny.
Yo, beast should hit over holes. This is such a silly This is such a silly interaction, bro.
I hate my Giga chips having fail conditions, man, and that's not fair.
Oh, it's
talking
not
about?
fair.
I mean, you could at least hit 8 times all the time. But yeah, with that, let's go into the next step.
I feel like it would be toxic if the base could hit over holes. Like you could just use the get on all the time and just like
yeah, like if they're not in plus areas, it's just eat bullets, man. Okay, let's go into Shadow versus Ricochet.
All right, roller coasters. I love Mega Man Battle Network. I think Mega Man Battle Network is one of the greatest games of all time. And in fact, I would say it's like my top 3, if not first, favorite game of all time. It's just such. There's just so much joy that comes from me when I see people playing Battle Network. Don't you guys feel the same way? Don't you guys think Battle Network is the best game ever?
It's just like the stages of grief, where you go from seeing base miss on holes and losing the game to like this is what like acceptance. Let me see the 5 stages of grief. Denial.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah. Denial. No, this can't be happening. Anger. Oh no, this happened. Like bargaining. Bargaining. I don't think base should miss on holes. Into depression, which is when Soul stopped talking for a little bit. Into acceptance, which is I love Battle Rick 6, man. Yeah. We just went through the entire thing.
Can we talk about the builds? Can we move on?
Yeah, do you see it? Do you see it? I see 2 snakes in Shadow's build.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are we getting Snake Gaming?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like that. I like that very much. Honestly, Shadow's one of the few people that I've actually seen in tournament bring snakes to rounds. He's the only person I've actually known to do it. I think maybe Sims did it once. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but I think it really has just been Shadow. Now, the only thing that makes snakes not as great, in my opinion, is that they remove the element wood from it. And I feel like that did it a huge disservice in a way. But it's still a really strong chip with a plus 30 on it, you know?
It's kind of crazy because they removed it. And so Snake used to be Snake Man in 2, and then it turned into Snake, which is wood in 3. And then in 4, they made it go down to 20 damage null, so you can only use it with like Gut Soul.
It's so sad. Like, I don't.
No, I don't think Shadow's running attack 30. I think what's holding back Snake is you can chip charge it if it's a dead chip, but you have to run it with like get on to like get the full mileage out of it. Yeah. And in that case, the summon blacks still do kind of like about the same damage for like way less investment. So it's what I guess you would only use it for like code synergies. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's
Do you guys remember how much Snake does?
Oh, yeah,
it's 40?
I think it's 30. 30
it's 30 right now.
And it doesn't spawn on the hole that you're standing on.
So it's like just saying you get 10 more damage than some black with no neutral area.
It's a
so when you get more damage for plus.
Yeah. And I guess it works in like situations where Kernel Force doesn't work. Yeah. But I don't know.
No, it's definitely not a top tier chip, which is why I'm excited to see it here.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Ricochet's H code.
It's an unusual chip, but I don't really like it because it's always paired with Get-On, and I just like abhorrently hate that chip. So it's like
it's really ironic because you basically need to use Get-On to use snakes, but like if you're using snakes, you're honestly let's get real here. You're doing it for fun build, but then you have to use the sweatiest chip in the game to use of it. So like, I think that's Shadow's justification for running Get-On, which is what I'm using of snakes. So this is the only morally acceptable way to use Get-On. Yeah,
and actually, like, it's not like a joke build. Certainly not like a Chaz build earlier. It's actually like certainly competitive. The uninstall and the snake are like you can just chip charge the snakes. You don't have to actually use them. You get like way more damage out of it at attack 5. if you just tip charge the snakes after I get on. So
Yeah, he has 5 area guard. He can go for a Tengu lock. And I guess that's the one niche thing that Snake has over Summon Black, which is that if you have +2 Tengu lock, right? They try to use defense, they eat snakes. Summon Black, if you're right in front of it doesn't work.
yeah. And I believe snake doesn't flash, right? Maybe they changed the sprout.
No, it does. It sadly does after 3.
Oh man.
Does snake spawn on the hole you're standing on? It does in this game, right?
It does
No,
not.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, it does not in this game. I think that was the thing it did in 3. But I might be misremembering it because I remember using snake a lot.
Yeah, imagine just being like, snakes is too strong out of everything in the series.
Right. Like, I just feel like it got too overly nerfed. And it's a fan favorite. Like, I think a lot of people love this ship. Snakes is beloved, especially since you're so married to it in the time trials. It's like the best way to get through some of those trials for Batman 3 post-game.
Yeah,
So it's like,
I have fond memories of using snake, but in like a PvE setting. I don't think it's ever come in clutch for like ever since I started playing like PvP.
Yeah, like, I would love for it to actually be like a meta get unpunished, but it's just not worth it because it's just, it's mostly dead. And again, Simon Black is probably better to splash like that.
Yeah, and someone also has the sword coverage too, which ties into like,
yes.
a Tengu player going to Tank Cross and then using Geta. Like, you've fallen into my trap. I use Summon Black.
What if like each snake that hit caused an HP bug? So like it stacks HP bug or something like that.
Oh,
like
poison thing.
Yeah,
Poison.
I feel like there would be a lot of things you could do with snake.
Like a venomous bite kind of thing. I kind of like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, but not all snakes are venomous, Sal. How do you insinuate that sort of stereotype?
Whoa. This one is, okay? But this one is, all right? Yeah, so back up. This one has a bite to it.
What if you like the synergy is kind of weird, but what if you had like a fanfare series ship on the field and then you use snake and it actually boosts the snakes because you're like the snake charmer.
Snake charmer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hot. I would like that too.
It's hard to boost their bolt, but you know that that's not real, right? They're not making the snakes dance. They're like syncing their movements with the snake moving, so that it looks like.
Why are you ruining my fun here?
Yeah, he's being mean.
Anyways, it looks like Ricochet is running an H-Field folder. He has the base splashed in that code. Bass. The base anomaly splashed in. This is also like this is not going to get a lot of mileage if Shadow uses his get on, so spaces it out.
One thing that might actually be a demerit for Ricochet in this matchup, I feel like might be those fast gauges. It's going to allow him to go ahead and get through his folder to get that set up for Snake pretty fast, or at least a lot faster. So I want to see how that plays out in this matchup. Also, Holy Panel making another appearance, tagged alongside with Barrier 100. I think Holy Panel stars such a good ship. It's just so good.
This seems like a different version of what Ricochet initially ran that got them into I think their first Blood Moon they played, which is they played an H-code fast gauge to go for damage judge. Unfortunately, they are playing from, I believe, Egypt, so like there was a little bit of rollback, which actually helps a little bit with this sort of thing. But I think what's really interesting is they're playing base anomaly with a single machine gun F to make sure they get rid of anti-damage on that turn. I think that's really interesting.
I like it.
Yeah, against all their matchups, they're really, really strong because 640 damage by my math.
Yeah, 640 as long as you get all hits. It's a lot. It's just holes that your positioning matters. So, like, I like that again.
Comes up like a lot more often than you'd expect. Right?
Yeah, I like Gigas having optimal area, and I like them having fail cases. So like base anomaly is actually one of my favorite examples because 640, like back in the day, it was actually, when there was like exactly 1.5 players, so a player and a half playing. Base anomaly was the best Giga because 640, that's just way better than most other Gigas. But I think there was a lot less holes, and I could swear that there was a lot less kernel holes too, but I don't know, that's just RNG. But yeah, I do think running Machine Gun 3 is interesting because they could have run it in Star and still have their H turns, but I guess they don't actually have that much damage in H.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the H code they have, and it's by you know, I guess it's like a perimeter versus area thing where there's a lot of like H in one copies of each chip, but not a lot of actual like investment. It's only like five chips out of there.
Yeah, I was thinking they could have run more barrier 100 for damage judge, but they're smart and they got a barrier 200 for the value. Like if they're gonna have fast gauge active anyways, it doesn't really matter. Like just get a little more value out of that. I think it's a little scary that they're not running a Neil variable for Tengu. Like Bamboo Sword is not that accurate, but sorry, go on.
Yeah, the one thing is I don't think Shadow's running Invis, so like the fast gauge is really gonna work against.
That's true, yeah. It does have Muramasa though.
That being said,
yeah, let's get into it.
I think we're about ready to get into it. Let's go.
So Shadow does have erased SP. That will be really important here for Tempo against Bastion.
I would say he got the Muramasa really early. Might go for a Dust Cross play to oh, and you got the Bug Stop really, or Bug Fix really early too. So neither player really has a threatening cursor chip to prevent Dust Cross play from opening. It's interesting to see Shadow not going for any crosses at all. Maybe he's kind of you know, testing the waters to see what Ricochet does.
Oh yeah, EK2, you are absolutely correct in Twitch chat. My head is empty. All I know is battle pressure right now. Custom gauge is locked in. Fast gauge is in effect. All these chips have to be mashed out now if Shadow wants to get value out of them at all. There is Beat, so Beat's gonna come in and take away this mega chip before it has a chance to play out. We can drop down to area grab here as well. Not bad, Shadow.
Yeah, just Shadow gets full value out of his 5-card hand. Oh,
hey, the dream is in the hand. We can area grab first. Try to get greedy?
Well, he has to get rid of that. Right? I think it's guaranteed to be anti-damage. He has to get rid of it somehow. But yeah, certainly, you know, the potential is there.
I think we area grab and bring Geddon Snake the following turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because what is it? Yeah, if the grab play does happen, or a sanctuary play does happen, he can interrupt it with the snake.
Holy Panels, pretty good. Erase Man, that's a good barrier.
That's really good value. You can still do the Gust and then
that's so
Dragon, Ricochet for the raw pop of the area grab.
Nice. Gotta go for charge shot. Oh no, that's it. That's nice. Gotta go charge shot.
Oh, he should have popped the snake there. He's gonna lose the value, or he has to carry in the chip now. It's not an
looks
ideal
like he
situation.
really wants this. I mean, you're in fast gauge turn, so it's gonna go by pretty quickly. What you really have to do is shoot off this anti-damage for the Buster Bug to hopefully get your damage in. Oh, he's throwing the snake away. Yeah, he's throwing the snake. It makes more sense to throw the snake away than to keep it, unfortunately. Yeah, very good, very good. Nice, there goes the trap, is gone.
Gets the chip damage in.
No life for it here because obviously Tengu. Good, gets the uninstall.
Well, uninstall only removes the super armor from, and I guess with the snake build, it allows the snakes to combo into other chips, but not exactly as devastating, especially with the Tengu at the moment.
I like Anti-Sword coming in here. It will deny Bamboo Sword if they decide to try and go for it. And it will then heavily punish back the Tengu. Like, if they go Beast out, you gotta kind of be thinking that Bamboo Sword is coming next. No Beast out.
Yeah, the fast gauge get on. The interaction here is that it prevents a lot of Navi chips from being used at all. So I think Shadow has to save that second get on for the second snake in his folder. So he's just gonna spin chips until he gets like a good hand. He has the anti-sword up. He's not going to use the anti-damage this turn, I guess. I guess the safe move would be to just go for the Element Man SP. See what you get out of it.
I think bringing anti-damage afterwards is pretty okay too. Just in case it does get triggered or something really scary like base anomaly comes in, you kind of want that, right? You're not going to want an anti-sword. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good defense though.
I guess this is kind of telegraphing that Ricochet is going for his chip charge chips maybe this turn or next turn.
No, very nice. Ricochet uses those charge shots to check first though. Wanted to find out if this is in fact an anti-damage and the fast buster charge from Aquacross is the great way to do that.
We didn't really talk about this, but I'm not sure what Ricochet does for like actual win conditions. You said he goes for like damages, but like, is that it? He only has like an Aqua Dragon, a Golden Sword, and an Aura Head for like actual chips that deal damage.
Yeah, usually you want to have many win cons in your build, right?
I mean,
they do have attack stats, so they can go for charge shots.
Yeah, he's got 4 area grab. It was also machine gun F. Yeah, that was a machine gun F. That could have been really scary. That could have been base right there. Because you centered too.
Oh, yeah. And he caught him on, like, you could have TFC'd him onto that anti-damage, but I guess it didn't work out. Oh, he's going for a Muramasa. Nice. Maybe he's counting his chips. Maybe he has a good feel that he'll see Snake in a few more turns. Oh my god.
Oh.
Still trapped.
Oh my god.
Okay, right. Protect the spout boy. Oh, this is a frame trap.
Really good presence of mind to use to get on an anti-damage buffer.
Nice, take this.
You can't punish or add on to the damage with the charge cross or charge shots now. But
he does have the one area grab. Unless beast out happens, we should be okay to go. Yeah, it doesn't make sense not to beast out in this position if you're Ricochet. And then you also know for sure that the anti-sword is no longer in play, so we could see Bamboo Sword coming in finally just to get this D-Cross. As well as the assortment of other H-code stuff. We saw the Barrier 100 already though. But we haven't seen the Holy Panel. Did we see Holy Panel yet?
Yeah, we saw it really early.
Okay. There's Sanctuary. I was thinking of the wrong Holiness. Ooh.
Oh, he wants to get that life form, yeah. Those holes are going to recover soon, so that snake is going to turn into a dead chip at the end of his custom screen.
Well, we can discharge it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I guess that's the nice thing about the Attack 5, this plus 8 build, is you do have that option.
It's just so much stats as long as you don't get a custom build.
Yeah.
And we don't have access to Dust right now, right? So we can't even deal a significant damage to the Sanctuary panels. Barrier here now and gone later, bro. Frame 1. You know, it's so interesting to see how people have optimized play for this game.
With that fast gauge, the holes are still there.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be there by the time the flashing cuts out for.
Yeah, that's a little scary to use the mag. Yeah, he realized.
Yeah.
He can hear us.
But I think under fast case conditions, you don't actually get too many like flashing hits to squeeze out too. So this might be like you have to mash out the boomerang and into the snake immediately, and then you have maybe another hit by the end of the turn, sort of deal. But then again, if Ricochet carries defense, then it plays into his tempo game with the fast gauge.
It is looking really good for Shadow though. He's lost like 300. Ricochet has lost almost 900. So it's also rough because Ricochet doesn't have a good way to get rid of Tengu, and on how that Shadow still has erases.
Oh, gets it out in time. Oh, but he could have TFC'd the magnet, I guess. But...
Yeah, that's true, but I think he wanted to see the snakes go. It's his entire quarter, you know.
He has like 40 opportunities to do that, and I think he should have just gone for the magnet there.
You know, despite having such a lower HP amount, I think Ricochet's pretty good right now. I don't think they're feeling too bad about their odds at all, honestly.
I think it's the opposite. He's really feeling his own fast gauge working against him at the moment.
Yeah, and not getting that's probably the bamboo swing. Is he gonna charge it? Oh yeah, that was actually really close on the stuff. That was scary. Because that was a fat 600 if that landed. Like that would have brought it back right there.
We still have base anomaly, right? In play.
Yeah, you might have thrown it away.
Yeah, that's a magnum.
Oh, that's
gonna be really hard for me to use. Unless Shadow can step up for a Tengu log, he might need point blank. But he doesn't have enough for a Tengu log.
Yeah, I think Shadow can just like dodge around and wait it out until damage shuts. I think they're on turn 11 now, turn 12 maybe.
Yeah, I can't tell how much HP Ricochet actually has. I don't see it. Do you guys see his HP?
404?
It's kind of hard to see.
What?
Oh, is that an error?
What, is the internet down again?
Oh no! Is that you? Oh, okay. That erase is gonna get rid of that trap. Unfortunate. Yeah, I would wait it out too. This is a nice chance to get a quick breather with all that pressure, and then just relax a little bit.
If you had the heads up, peace of mind. No, I don't think he has enough turns to go for like a beast over play at turn 15 now. Because this is turn 13. If he beasts out now, he doesn't actually have enough to carry into a beast over.
Yeah, he would end the game in beast out.
But it doesn't matter. It's interesting to go for the hub badge when you already have like all the stats you need. I guess it's for like the get on insurance, so that if you get on at the end of at the end of your folder, you're not like locking yourself out with panels.
You know, this is a personal opinion, and I don't necessarily think it's the correct thing to do, but I don't really love HUD Batch by itself. I think if I play HUD Batch, I always play Giga Plus and play it with something else. But we've seen people do well with just HUD Batch as their Giga, so that's obviously not true, but I always find it underwhelming.
Does this hit? Oh, it does hit. Wow, excellent.
Only 3 hits though.
And I don't think it's going to matter.
You'll be able to survive through this turn and some of the next turn. You have Beast over as well.
Yeah, I think Ricochet has already lost them. The numbers aren't in his favor. Oh, unless.
Come through?
No.
I was about to say. The AI doing something right? Yeah, can't happen. Excuse me.
You say that, but I lost a game once because they hit the right element in Beast over. It was very frustrating. Looks like Shadow takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see Shadow gets like the damage in despite not landing any of his snakes. In fact, that if he had landed his snakes, it probably would have just deleted him outright. We see the cubes in the ice field. Looks like Shadow's going to go for the Dust Cross right away. He has the Life Aura, so it's an extremely safe turn 1 move to go for.
I especially like being able to go for a Life Aura turn 1 with the Dust as well as having the full cust, so you can at least protect yourself from a race man, for instance. Yeah, we take the damage. Every time we take the damage. I agree with that.
Yeah, and with the flashing now, you're like super safe against like machine gun. Or not that it would happen, like that H code boulder. But
Pseudo barrier to 100 here, thanks to the Holy Panel. And Beat gonna go ahead and take that last chip.
What's kind of
Can't center ourselves here.
is Ricochet actually cannot. Oh, okay. With that hole, he can. I was gonna say if he didn't have that holder and lost the objects, he actually can't center back onto the Holy Panel.
yeah, they are both ball servers, so
Yeah,
they have
so-
to fail based on SoulXCross. But
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
yeah, I'm still kind of lost on like how Ricochet is planning on like out damaging his opponents. Like, he's running the barriers, he's running the the full anti damage and invis, but like other players will also be running that. So
Well, he does have
yeah,
grab revenge and area grab, so again, a good Tengu turn. He does have a lot of defense to set that up, and he's in the Tengu right now.
Well, it takes one. Yeah. Tengu or Tomahawk, to be honest with you. There's erasement. Excuse me, there's element of S being added. So I guess that is scary for Tomahawk, but it's still an option. You only need one good turn. But the fast gauges is what's doing him in, right? So if you don't pop fast gauge in this game, I think he should be okay. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I think Ricochet should have just went gaugeless.
No, I
Because
think
I
the
don't
fast
see-
gauge is valid against Gregor, right? BDT as well. There's a lot of strong slow gauge builds, but it is definitely sometimes you want to actually do something to go on.
yeah, I mean the fast gauge by itself has a lot of value in it because it throws off so many people. Sometimes you're gonna win from that.
I mean, even a fast gauge Tengu might not necessarily be bad. It depends on the sequence of both players. Like they could still keep the log, and it doesn't cause flashing, so that's still massive.
I think that's fair, but I just don't feel like Ricochet's taking advantage of it enough to
That
make it
last round was
feel.
definitely not good for him. That was basically everything went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the buffer. That's really rough. Eyes. That's 3 grabs though, so that one area grab Ricochet used actually saved him from the lock here. Counter lock.
Oh, good movement.
Wow, that was.
Ice makes you dodge good.
We're seeing Ricochet fire off that machine gun 3 without chaining the base.
Well, in this case, it was good.
For the second
It's a
time.
Magnuer.
Yeah.
That's actually, I wouldn't have run base with this build because the thing is if he's running fast gauge and there's holes, that base becomes so hard to use because the holes are gonna last like at least 2 turns. Oh!
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, we're gonna see. Oh no, we're not gonna see any hole. He's flashing.
Yeah, he's flashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he popped off the Elect Dragon before the turn ended. But again, with the flashing, he's going to cancel with the Beast out.
It makes me wonder if Elect Pulse 1 would have been good with this builder, just to overwrite the flashing and have some more tempo. You can also anti-damage buffer it because it has you stay in place for the entire duration. So that would actually also be good for fast gauge.
It's a little late for the anti-sword, I feel like.
Well, it's just an extra trap. He has to fish for it to be safe. And losing Tengu here is pretty bad.
Oh, nice. I like the
Wow.
pull into anti-damage area. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's value.
Yeah, well, isn't that
is a little problematic.
Yeah,
it hurt.
Yeah, it hurts. Especially it's like a double whammy because you lose the obviously you get hit by the damage and then you also lose your out against Life Aura.
Yeah, like he could be punishing that Tengu, but instead he couldn't. That's absolutely massive. That's a save Ricochet, that one bamboo sword and a dream.
But you know what would have done nice here is a summon Black Thorn.
Well, it's not an H, it had to be off code. Or you make for Shadow, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, if you're going all in on the get it, couldn't you like do both?
You could. I mean, it's off code unless you go for I think Summon Black 2 was an L. I can't.
Ooh, this is rough. It has to choose between the Sanctuary and
Oh. Wow, that's a really good sequence.
There's no real choice.
Get that out there. Oh, but he can pop it here. I mean, once again, attack with the element, man. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's a very smart sequencing to have assurance against the Sanctuary. Turn.
Yeah, that was really smart.
Yeah, that's very.
I think Erase Man.
That was a very IQ 180 move from Shadow.
Absolutely. I think Erase Man and Mata are like the true dynamic duo. It's actually pretty funny.
Thank goodness it was 180 instead of 80. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I would have taken the wind rack on this turn too to make sure. Now he's not gonna have Beast jump for it. This is really rough.
I gotta say, like, when you're losing against Fast Gauge, it really sucks.
Yeah, it can be really stressful. Wait, is that actually gone? No way, that's gone.
I was just visual. I don't know. I think that's visual. I think it's still there.
Yeah, that's
I hate
a
that
really
barriers can do that. Yeah, I don't like that so much. It's so misleading. Yeah, it's still there. Oh, that was the fastest focus ever.
He backed up, so he's not gonna hit this Muramasa unless Ricochet randomly moves up. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I really wanted to take the wind rack on that turn because that's his big dammy turn. I think you need to make sure you hit it. I am just so glad that everyone is with us, by the way. Like, I can't believe it's been 10 years of this. It's amazing. Not quite yet, but it's still amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that I've been here for like half a decade now.
Yeah, no, way more than that. You were here pretty early. I remember crying to you in private all the time, like just venting to you. And then you come back, you're just like, I called him, what is this? Because it's just like 1 trillion. Like, it was a little scary in the early days, but Nugget was one of competitive player, great mindset, great person. So like that really helps.
Yeah, I kind of miss having a free pass into the top. It's a kind of struggle now. How do we actually have good players?
You got so many good players, but that's why.
Yeah, 40 of these. Like some of these are like junk builds. Well, like they're still like serious players. You can't,
like they're fighting for their lives here. I mean, we did see that our Balnor folder win without Giga as well, so.
Exactly, yeah, it's true. Hey, listen.
I mean, we may be cherry-picking matches here for stream, but you know what? A win's a win. Slime tier.
A win's a win.
Now, is Shadow like completely screwed out of like damage judge, or does this snake give him like a chance to come back?
I mean, I don't think I don't think Shadow's out of it. He has attack stat of 5, so he can do something here.
Well, it's fast game.
Ricochet doesn't find her.
And Ricochet has only lost like 160 damage right now, so this is looking really scary. Like it's going like just a little bit of sequencing from both players, and it's really different. Yeah,
but he's gonna get the double M boomer.
That's a high boomer.
It's a high boomer.
Oh yeah, he is gonna get
it. The air grab.
Oh no, he canceled it!
Oh my god!
Oh, and he mashed. Oh no!
Oh no!
That was old man Shadow moment. That was very strange input. I don't know what that was.
No!
Yeah, that's GG.
Dang. Yeah, we have one more game to go though, so the dream is not yet deleted.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Shadow lost out on over 1,000 damage potential from that Muramasa, and Ricochet was blocking the confirm because he had the barriers. After knocking out the Tengu. Again, that bamboo sword changed this entire game. That one bamboo sword. So, like, we're seeing Ricochet win on damage judge. Wow.
Oh, shield.
That's hot.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was a beautiful reaction. So I want to credit Shadow as the OG shield user. He used it way back, even during the Hachi days. Was like the only player that did it. So he gets really good shield.
It's always nice to see a good shield, you know? Too bad you can't block that one.
Oh, can't even hit the erase SP from morale. That's rough.
Yeah, I can't. Base anomaly. That should be enough for game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Game 3, ladies and gents.
All right, they both have something to prove here in round 3.
Banger after banger. This is definitely the best match. Yeah, hold up.
I mean, you say that as if not like every single battle thing was good.
That's true.
Right?
Unlike Star Force.
What?
Yeah, Star Force doesn't have a banger every game, man.
What?
I'll tell you what, the Star Force 3 PvP music, I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, I
think the first and second one is good.
I love the 1 and 2. Like, I absolutely love the 1 and 2. The 1 and 3 just hurts me.
The 1 and 3, I like it. I think it's okay, but a lot of people don't like it.
It's so slow compared to the normal battle things, which is weird because the game is like teleporting everywhere.
Very fast.
Yeah, so like I just don't get that. Like it's really weird. But I mean, that aside, Star Force 3 has good battle music. The boss theme is really iconic. Star Force 2.
That's true.
Every other aspect of like the soundtrack is like top notch, except like the actual PvP music, and it's like a.
Well, I'll be honest,
I was specifying the PvP thing.
I don't remember most of the like stage things in 3, but Star Force 1 and 2, I remember that.
You gotta like give it a listen sometime.
I gotta revisit it. I'll replay it with their Legacy Collection definitely. But like, I just feel like 1 and 2's themes are just. Oof.
Oh, he walked into that. He actually took damage from that.
Instant dodging that Elect Dragon.
Yo!
That was a double dragon turn, like a dragon for both players.
That was insane.
Beautiful step, holy moly.
Yeah, so Shadow took like the damage from the Aqua Dragon, and Ricochet dodged the electric. That's a huge swing.
Enter the dragon right there. That's a keeping your spout and keeping 300 HP, massive for this damage judge. Every little bit counts.
Speaking of dragons, we might be able to see a baby cousin. Oh no, he put it back in the bottom of the folder for why?
Wait, did Shadow call beat? Oh, okay, he has a chip here for beat.
Yeah, there it is. Always respect beat. Don't let beat eat your megas or your chosen megas. Don't let him eat your chosen gigas either. Just feed him scraps. Just make sure you actually feed him though.
Well, what was that? That was dark, man. Well, don't forget to feed your bird.
Well, rumors say if you don't feed beat in your match at all, like if you bypassed all of TFCs throughout the entire set, beat goes and steals a Giga from another player instead.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is that the lore? Oh my gosh! Is that what happened to Buster Cannon?
Like the actual concept of karma isn't that like bad things only happen to bad people and like immediately after they do bad things. You know, it's like a long-term thing. So like the karma of not feeding beat at all, it could actually move on and just give that bad karma to someone else.
Wow, that's terrifying, honestly. That is actually terrifying to think about. I don't want it to happen to me.
Shadow's putting a lot of thought into this next play. So he's basically he's washed away his snakes and his Gedons like twice now. I guess he's gone for the long con after Ricochet's defenses are dried up.
That's not too. Oh, I would like elect Curious Value. Oh, but he moved out of the center. He can't.
Oh my God! No! You can't do that. Okay, good. For a second, I thought he was going to go for the holy panel. That would have been a pretty bad punish against the heat.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if he just used elect there, yeah, he doesn't get the damage, but pops both the barrier and the holy panel. Like Element Man is just, I'm sorry, it's just a disgusting ship. Element Man start, okay, sure, 100 damage, 240. Ew.
Yeah,
it's so versatile. And
Like,
it
I
catches against
personally-
the holy panel effect, so it's really good.
Yeah, I personally think SP should be only 190 damage. I think the fact that it's only 10 less than blast damage SP is too much. Like, it shouldn't just pop life.
190 on that?
Yeah, 190. So
I think 190's. Yeah, I think that's fair, honestly. But you know what? I don't particularly mind it, honestly. I don't know. I feel like it's not as bad as something like, I don't know, Laser Man. You know, like.
Okay, that's like we're going in a completely different game now, right? You can't compare.
Oh my god! Oh no, he doesn't get it off.
Listen,
Wait,
I don't like it, man.
He might
He
still
can
get
still hit it, he can
the
still
cross
get
into the yeah.
Oh, but that's
Oh.
he needs the Buster. Yeah, Buster. Come on, Shadow, show me your old man luck. Oh, he knows his answer. Oh, you know what? If he big brain pops that anti damage and center with Muramasa, it's still an anti sword punish. So
No,
like,
I don't hate keeping this. Yeah, I don't hate keeping that.
He has
at
to
the
keep
bottom
it.
of his folder now. He's those early snakes that he ditched away are back at the forefront of his hand. So
Yeah, he has to go for this. He doesn't have enough damage otherwise. Ricochet's only lost to 221 HP. It's so easy to track HP when people are playing fair Navicus, like the Salicus, no bias, by the way.
No bias. We never have bias on this stream. You know, you say fair, but I think bringing through 2 recover 300s is like basically the same as running it in your Navicus, right? I don't know.
I mean,
still
it
have
takes
the
up the
extra
chip slots,
HP.
but I was thinking about that when I was talking about
Alright,
Sagan.
so,
Oh,
Yeah.
So Ricochet sniffs out the anti-sword and says, okay, I'm not going to stay in Tengu anymore. Oh, but this does allow Shadow now to go for a Life Orb turn.
Shadow has to play, but I don't know about trading the Anti-Sword. I would just kept it there. Because, you know, the ice, it's really funny, the ice from that Aqua Dragon has messed him up twice now. He couldn't get the element SP on the barrier and the holy panel, and now he couldn't center for the anti-sword. So even as Bowser, like, it can still mess you
up. Just going for the ground cross play.
He's just trying to get a
takes away
lot
the
to
green.
pop
Oh, it
against
does.
the ground.
Oh. Not elect, that's fine. So we can still move.
I mean, I think he already
Oh,
popped
we
the
have
hub
hub. We
earlier.
have hub. Yeah. I just
Just
remember.
chargeable. Nice. That was almost an end of turn buffer. Well, he had another anti-damage anyways.
Oh,
Magnum.
can we finally see some
Magnum?
snake?
Magnum?
I guess we don't have enough area for snakes.
Oh no, Nugget, your microphone's doing nothing.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, you're barking. You're Alvin right now. Oh, if he used that snake right as Ricochet splashing, I'm pretty sure that snake is actually gonna just instantly delete the barrier. I would think snake is one of the ships that goes in. I don't know if Shadow will.
Yeah, I definitely think it would have.
Oh no, Nugget. You know what? Let's give you a new microphone, even though this is funny at your expense. But let's get you a new mic.
Hey guys, we invited Alvin and Chipmunks over to come co-cast with us, so I hope you enjoy Alvin and his new serenade. The mic's messed up. It's a banger, I swear. But we still have the opportunity to go ahead and use.
Yeah, I don't think
very tail
Shadow
end.
realized that mistake. Oh, we can see their intent. Oh no, it doesn't. Actually, you can't. Oh yeah, it doesn't. So I guess I'm wrong. And Shadow's a genius. But he should have used the snake
Maybe-
anyways, because it would have done damage. while flashing.
Maybe it's because that final panel wasn't broken. Maybe it's a damage threshold thing, you know?
No, I'm just saying, because barrier in this stack is not good. A lot of things is instantly shredded, like a left cross.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Ooh, double damage from the judge, man.
Yeah. Every little bit counts here. Is he gonna hit the win rat? Oh!
Took charge.
Oh, boomerangs everywhere.
Oh man.
He could still have this. I would.
That's gonna be a pretty big.
You gotta lead with the anti-damage. I would be afraid of whatever. Well, I guess you did see the heat SP early in the round.
He already has an anti-damage too. I don't think we've seen base.
Go for charge shots, yeah.
Oh, he still has sanctuary.
Okay, so what he has to get on.
Yeah, this is actually really doable. 59 in a dream.
That get on.
59 still triggers the undershirt.
We didn't see base yet. That's huge.
Yeah, get your recovery. Nice. That's good damage.
Oh, no.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, that's stake value. Quick back.
Oh,
he can have it. Ricochet doesn't have air shield.
1, 2, 3.
That's right. Yo, Killer Man can't go ahead and do this here because he's standing in the center, though.
He can get 2 shots.
Yeah, he can definitely get 2 shots.
And did we see Ricochet's machine gun? That's the only thing I can threaten here. That could be a solution.
Yeah. That would be pretty bad.
Not third person. Snake's eating the aquatic life.
Oh!
Wow,
guess one dog.
Smart Ricochet.
Machine
That's
gun
so
already
smart,
used.
Ricochet. It's a tell. Just wait for him. Just wait. Oh, that was bait. That was such good bait.
No. Doesn't have the beast over. So now he has to dodge the Bowser beast.
No way.
Oh no. Okay,
that's it. That's it.
This is free.
Okay.
Yeah, this is free.
Wait, does he have the Ricochet's winning, right?
Yeah, Ricochet's winning.
Yeah, Ricochet's winning.
All right.
Oh, damage judge.
Wow.
Oh man, wow.
Wow, that's how Ricochet can take it.
Oh
wow, that was very close at the end there, but
yeah, that got really scary.
Wow, that was terrifying. Holy cow.
By the way, that's one way where base is better. Yeah, Shadow's in that area, but a base doesn't get stopped by a get on TFC counter. Base Anomaly does. Base Anomaly also gets stopped by Magnum, Element Man. Even Ground Man if you're really unlucky, which definitely has never happened.
Yeah.
Where Ground Man happens to have 2 rocks in center hole. Definitely has not happened.
Yeah, if you think about it like rock, paper, scissors, how can you choose a Giga that like loses in so many like situations? Or like it even doesn't work against like Meteor Knuckle too. So it's like
yeah, it's like that's the interesting thing about the meta development, because in the meta without people using holes, wow, it's just 640 of your center, it's just juicy. However, also perma holes Lamar. Okay, let's go on to the next match.
It's been so long since I've heard someone say like Lamar.
So speaking of Lamars, look at not third person's Navi Coast.
This cuss is so beautiful. 2025, baby. We love to see it. Look how happy those little dudes are, man. The other squares are empty, but they're full of life, full of vigor. You know what I mean?
Actually, I think we've seen this like Navi Coast earlier, right? This is I want to say it was Sagan's Navi Coast as well.
Yes, it was. But it's a really good one. The only thing I don't like about this cust is just no undershirt. But honestly, it's a great cust. It has so much HP. You have your attack, your charge max, cust 1. It's really high value.
Okay, you know what? I actually like that this... You're right, it's the same cust, but for some reason, Sagan's and not third person's looks different. I just can't put my finger on it, you know?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. Maybe I gotta get my glasses on.
Look at this
it's kind of fuzzy. I feel like his Navicus is like wiggling around a little bit for some reason. Maybe I need to go to the doctor. But,
do you think it's like you think they're alive and they're like screaming for help?
Soul was there's like it's tension loaded in there. I was gonna say Nugget. Yeah, you take one of those pieces out, they're flying out at you. That's terrifying. I'm so distracted. I was gonna say earlier, right? I was saying when you look at Libero versus Sagan's Cust, it's 300 more HP in exchange to being bugged. So you need to run bug phase. Now you have 29 chips in your folder, and then you have no undershirt and no rush. So is that worth the 300 HP? Like, this is the thing, like Soul was talking about last match. So if you are deciding between bug stop and 300 HP, it's true. If you think about it, you can replace the bug phase with a recovery 300. So yeah, is that the same thing? Like, obviously you have to use the recovery 300, so that's a tempo difference. So that's why I think if you're stacking HP and sacrificing other things, having a high tempo thing, so not necessarily slow gauge Gregor, would be better. Like a chip heavy, combo heavy thing, like say S code or E code, J code.
Yeah, that's exactly how I've started to really look at the game as a whole, recently especially. You'll still see higher HP builds running to HP 300 anyway, just because they want to feel indomitable, right? They want to feel like they can't be deleted. But
I mean, it's not just a feeling thing, right? If someone gets an early kernel force combo or something like that, if you're running 1400, you're suddenly red instantly. So like having enough HP to be able to tank, especially like if your sequence is bad, their sequence is good. Maybe all your defense is in the back, all of your heavy damage is in the front. It just gives you a little bit. In theory, it reduces the variance a little bit, so you still have a chance to fight back.
But then it comes back to bite you because, I mean, this is all meta choice at the end of the day, but not having shoes could easily lead to a loss of 400, 300, 500, 800 HP.
Definitely.
Depending on circumstances.
Can also make you lose defensive tempo. But at the same time, it's scary, right? Because they just get a turn 1 uninstall anyways. There goes all your value.
And there goes your value. Exactly. There's no escape from the mind games. There's no escape from having to deal with what you don't have.
I think
you're gonna have to deal with it.
Thanks to rollback making builds more more equalized. Like you can play more things because the lag isn't holding it back. The lag and stuttering isn't holding it back. Plus just the level of competition increasing as well as the amount of net values. Again, like there's truly no more safe setup.
Yeah.
I gotta say, not third person. The thing that's standing out of where he's built is he has a regged static, and he runs the attack 30. The attack 30 can be tagged onto the static or the kernel force, and when you get 8 hits out of the attack 30, it's like a 240 damage chip. It's almost like another element mana speak, just sitting around in your folder.
So
I think a lot of people have been sleeping on static as of recently, especially since you can reg it if you're still planning to play the bug fix route. It's such a powerful chip, and it really scares the hell out of anyone trying to go erase turn 1. It is scary, and a boost on it is still good. It's still like it's the same chip from Downward 4 or 5, right? It's still doing the same amount of damage.
I mean, no, technically got nerfed, right? Like it doesn't paralyze.
I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't paralyze.
Actually. Yeah,
whatever.
But yeah, it's great tempo because they got another buff in 6. Actually, they got nerfed and they got buffed. It's wind, so it removes barriers.
Yeah.
It can remove a barrier and anti-damage at the same time. And another thing about it is I think it has a weird interaction where if they're actually moving up and down, they can actually take more than 8 hits from it. Because I know, I think Ice Coil, like if you're forcing them to move up and down from Ice Coil, they can take more than 8 hits from a static, which is really weird.
Yeah, but yeah, the static, we've seen the meta choice being dragging Magnum with Gregor, right? Because it catches so many situations. But the static is also pretty good. It allows you to move the first barrier, and the G code has the Mach Gun 2 pressure with from not third person. So it's not like you're trading off the dust coverage entirely.
N10th's claiming they had an opponent take 13 hits from static once. If that's boosted, ouchie.
Yeah, that's big ouch. That's a lot of damage.
Or maybe 11.
That being said, I think we're good on the setups. Let's go ahead and watch this match, please.
Okay, let's get in. Also, not third person does have the Muramasa jump scare. We don't see it as much in Gregor, so that's interesting.
All right, there we go. This is a great hand. We haven't been seeing a whole lot of ground man yet recently. like I feel like a few years ago, even a year ago, Groundman was everywhere. Everyone was playing Groundman SP. Even Groundman Star was everywhere. But because of rollback, I've noticed that the holes and the abundance of it is scaring people away from it a bit more. But it's still one of the best, if not the best mega chip in the game, in my opinion. Oh, well,
they love it in Japan. Aqua always has a break Groundman.
Yeah, I mean, specifically for Exit 6, the Slash Cross play is really threatening.
Especially
with and then they also have the the permanent slow gauge, and so it's a lot more relevant.
Yeah, definitely a meta.
Probably seeing a lot less Groundman because there's a lot more ways to play around. I guess people are just a bit more smarter about playing against Slash Cross. It's not like in the world if you get locked. There's other ways to play around it. He's trying to get the anti-damage popped, but he can't get it off, so he pops off the raw static. Very unfortunate sequence for a third person.
It wasn't a bad turn still, but
yeah, still good. Getting bug fix turn 1, you can't complain about that. And they have 2 recoveries here, so if they lose momentum early, they can get back up with that, get 2 more chip slots.
Yeah, it's certainly not the worst in the world. He was almost area locked, but he was able to salvage that by using the get on to lock Alpha in place. It's just unfortunate that he wasn't able to capitalize on this static damage.
Oh, he kept Slash. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, and you use Invis early? I don't like it. I don't like it.
Enduring Ray in a chat saying, not their person could have just charged a Slash Cross. But I mean, if they're player 0, just get 1 shot. Oh, that's a lot. I mean, I'll take it, yeah.
Yeah, 260 damage on Mega Chip. Not the end of the world. That's like landing a raw blast man SP.
It's essentially just taking 2 hits of rocks, honestly.
Like, yeah, getting rid of Slash always is great, which is why I really don't like it when people change out Slash. Like, if you want to change out Slash, you need to make sure.
like not third person is about to do now.
Oh no! I mean, did they not have area grab?
Yeah, they don't have area grab.
Yeah, I guess that's why. But
oh man, with the Judge Man. Alpha had the trap counter it anyways, but that's it's rough.
Okay,
honestly, I think you take
lands
okay.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, and catches him on a landing. Wow.
Yeah, really good reaction. I was gonna say, Erase Cross likes to camp the back, so that should have been a dead Muramasa, but for some reason, Alpha said that I'm gonna be in center. I'm gonna be an optimal big hook range.
Yeah, sometimes these like small positioning things really add up and end up being what separates a win from a loss.
Oh, Fiesta, baby!
Not a good one.
Ooh, that's some good damage.
No, that was only 300. I think it was upwards 600. So
yeah, if you just hit the raw corn shots on their own, that it would have done more damage.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the RNG nature, but that's the RNG we'll take. Corn Fiesta is so funny when there's hope in a dream, and it just randomly does 700.
Yeah, this Life Orb is very prime position. Ooh, the slow gauge too. Yeah, this would have been an amazing turn for Slash, but unfortunately, we don't have it anymore.
Yeah, they did have thankfully, they did get quite a lot of value from the charge cross though. So, and again, they're able to see more chips because they're at +2. They're at +2 from that. Juicy slow gauge. Oh, tragic, losing the anti-damage here.
It gets rid of the trap. Yeah.
This is a great position for. Not third person to be in.
What do you go for? Ice here? Oh, locking him in the front? Okay. Oh, good wind rack.
Oh,
he tried to get him on the grass.
Yeah, that's really spicy.
Oh.
Ow. Just going right up and slap.
Yeah, this is the scary thing about Gregar, right? If you get stuck in a non-threatening cross in slow gauge, it's like a very one-sided situation.
I think it's actually better for them to happen Mega Man because if they're erased, they could be forced to stand in place and just take the charge tackle anyways. I think it's actually a bit better for them to.
I think I don't bring uninstall on the first one. I think I bring the machine gun, then I bring Element, and then I put the last machine gun.
I think not third person is going to go for the win here.
This is a sanctuary though. You have to get rid of the sanctuary panels. I don't think you have enough damage.
Well, he has the
That's
element.
good at all.
Yeah, he has element here, and I don't think Alpha has
Okay.
damage. He can even, if
Okay,
he's
we'll see what
really
happens.
confident, he can just ice here, and that's it. Yeah, I think unless he loses area, ice here first. He doesn't have a way to check invis though, so if Alpha has their invis here.
This element, okay.
Well, you can
Going
still
for the
yeah,
wood.
that would, yep.
Okay.
So,
Just
yeah, another
in-
rat.
No, you can just fire off the kernel force here, and it'll pop off the.
He does have a rat.
Oh, would have been Zach.
No, that was
Good
actually.
one right
I don't know
here.
why he's holding it this long, but that was smart because if he used, ooh, wow, that's actually value on color. If he used the kernel force, he could have potentially lost his the winter axe. That was really scary.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like,
rage
maybe-
though.
Maybe what he could have done
Rage
was step
Blacksman on
back and
rest?
then use it one.
Yeah, the rage is actually
Yeah,
to protect
hold on.
against uninstall, guaranteeing all the hits
Yeah,
on the this shotgun.
Anger gets super armor when you have it.
So, gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah. Although, what the mock gun is like 80, and then the race beast adds another 110, so he only has like 20 damage leeway.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
this?
true, but
Do we have a way to push him back?
Does he have damage?
Okay.
What
Walk
is-
up, wind drag.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
That's how much is the math on that? 90 times 2? 180 times 7 or 8? That's a lot of damage. I just think a little
I wanna see-
overkill, but
Revenge. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see.
Alpha, Alpha can see, or Alpha knows that not third person has static reg. If he wants to play it safe, he can just camp the aggro with like an Electros or a race beast or a race cross. Gonna be interesting to see how not third person adjusts. Obviously, he goes for the charge cross. He wants that larger custom to start things off.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Holy cow. My brain. Groundman SP turn 1 is going to do a decent amount of damage. There's no other Groundman in this folder, so that does mean Alpha has the ability to go for Slash Cross without much fear of getting decrossed now.
you know, the Crocs could have fell on the Guardian and make him take 200, but instead, nope.
Ooh, good defensive movement here. Got to
It's
keep
a
our
play to
panels
protect
here.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, very value.
Oh,
Oh.
not on time.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
They just waited.
Not sure he wants that
Oh,
one.
well, I guess not. Oh, that's so nice. I love Guardian. Guardian's such a good, stage presence whenever he's around.
Yeah, so
Unless you're
Alpha
playing
doesn't
against
have the
a
air
thousand
shoes, so this configuration, as a result of the Groundman SP, is really tricky for him to play around. Really favorable position for not third person to be in.
Yeah, the RNG rocks from Groundman can be really messy run. Good thing we
Yeah, it
don't
could be-
have another chip
Oh,
that has
oh.
rocks that break. Ouch.
Okay. Slow gauge
Not
at the
gonna
end?
slow
No,
gauge?
not using it. Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
guess-
not. I don't like that. They could have slow gauge then and then chip charge this slow gauge now, and that's way more value.
slow
Now
gauge.
they're stuck in. Yeah, that was really weird to not use that there. Because it looks
I
like they
guess
were
it's
going
because
for
I agree.
it is a mirror match, so like the slow gauge might not have as much value unless you're really confident in your like your clustering ability.
These turns.
Oh, here's the problem. Oh, I was gonna say the problem is the judgment from frame 1. Getting that double defense off is massive.
Ooh.
Oh, and
Wow.
okay, well he has
Step
the
back.
rack.
This is a freaking firm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the slow
Can
gauge is better.
he dodge it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, he never dodge it.
that's absolutely massive.
You know what? I think this is fine. I don't think you necessarily need slow gauge. Normal gauge is fine. And you don't want
I mean, by
Alpha
this
to
point,
have
yeah.
an opportunity to come back with some Greyguard shenanigans of his own.
It's
But you're not going to be able. You should bring 2 because you're not going to be able to get 3 in one normal gauge turn.
this looks
It's
like
really
a
close.
fairly easy win for not third
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, books won't do anything here. Life War anyway.
Area grab. Yep.
Okay.
He's just gonna chip charge and the blast bonus being removes the barrier or life orb.
Step back and make sure blast. Okay, erase man. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna deny
presence
some
line.
time, but you should still be able to get to.
Good to not accidentally TFC. Just use it
Yes,
here.
nice, very good.
He's getting a lot of value out of his SP chips on spot position.
I would have used that first invis because you still keep your charge. That's how it works. But then again, this could be a.
Yeah, he does have the undershirt, right? So, but what can you do? What can you do? This is
this is
You
safe.
could just.
No, this is safe. This is the smart thing to do. Unless he's gonna randomly get deleted here. There's no way, right?
yeah. There's no way that would happen.
What? What?
What?
What?
That's a 2-0.
What?
Hold on, was that a buffered buster? We have to go back. What? No, that's what was
What
that?
just happened?
What was that?
What just happened? Wow. Okay. No, he just pressed. He just did it, bro.
Oh, it's
He
just a B
just
tap.
did the B.
Wow. So not
Wow.
first turn, just fun fact. This is the first match of the tournament. I am really sorry. That definitely is that definitely sours the mood. So that's what I was saying, right? If you look at this
800
previous
damage.
turn, so the really cool thing about these charging is if you're charging in the middle, if you're like buffering the movement here, you see like it's still charging. So he could have actually TFC'd that blast band or that pro man SB with the invis, and he will still be charging the second invis. So like ironically, having the being in the erase tail animation there actually was the reason he couldn't use a. I mean, he ordered to get on first, and then the recovery. But like, I don't think you expected to lose from 800 HP, 809 HP from Corn Fiesta. That's like 40 damage, right? That's how many hits there. That's over
like,
20 hits. That's like 22 hits.
Yeah,
That's
that's 20
probably like
hits.
optimal.
Wow.
So that's actually a really scary Giga. I mean, that's a really scary program advance if you just roll better. Because when Soul said that was good damage in 300, nah, even Life Sword is better. Now it's 840. Sorry, 880. That's how much it needed, I think, to take that down.
Do you think the holes have something to do with that in any way? No, right?
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what? Hold on, doesn't that third person not have undershirt?
Yeah.
I need to see that again.
Yeah, they don't have undershirt. He's still talking about one.
Oh, that's hilarious. They were at 801, so the Corn Fiesta did exactly 800. So one more hit would have deleted them too.
Yeah.
Or just that one buster. That's wow. Actually, that's crazy because Corn is it's not flashing. It's one of the only PAs, one of the time stop cards that time stop chips that isn't flashing. So doing 800 non-flashing damage, that's actually crazy. Like, yeah, it's multi-cold, but you could use charges after. Wow. Okay, well, I see why that was submitted for the stream now. That's definitely a clip moment as well. GG's, I'm very sorry to not third person. Not even undershirt helps you there.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's almost like it almost feels like BS, right?
Yeah,
it's like, wow, I lost on that high roll. Like,
yeah, but
that would be like if he lost because Base did like 7 hits or something like that, right? It just feels like so much bullshit.
I wonder what the statistical chances on that, because I know Gregor Master did look into the code on Corn Fiesta, so we have a ridiculously detailed page on how it works exactly. I think Lucky might know the statistic on that. Someone clipped that and sent it to Lucky. But I mean, once again, I'm saying if they like Corn Fiesta is not going to do 1,000, right? So if they blocked the Proto SP, then that could have been really comfy for them. They would have been in it. Okay,
although I guess or not third person, it really came down to like getting really aggressive with chip charging his defense.
I mean,
he kind of had he had the game.
We were talking about the slow gauge too, right? If they used that, they had enough.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
And if you think about it, is Corn Fiesta, so that's a multi-code PA. So like, if they have Fiesta on that turn, they don't have anything else, and they're stuck in slow gauge. But yeah, hindsight. Okay, with that, let's go into the next match. So this is our 6th match of the stream. You're in Ray versus SoulXCross. Hey, you're on TV.
Hey, It's me. There's actually something wrong with my sheet here because I should have.
Are you cheating? Magnum. Are you admitting to cheating in a tournament? Or
no. This is something I always had in my book. But
what, you have Magnum? What are you talking about?
It should be regged Magnum, and then the Windrak in White Capsule should be tagged.
No,
but
you submitted it like this. You have to play it like this, bro. Like you literally submitted the sheet like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You also didn't notify me as soon as it went up, so you realize you have to play one of the sheet, right?
This is.
Is it on the sheet?
Salad, we talked about my build before.
We did, but this is what you submitted, isn't it? I'm actually gonna. Well, you guys talk about it. I'm gonna investigate.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Enduring Ray's build set. He's running like a. What is he running? I played him earlier, and I don't remember what he's running. He's running float shoes, custom 2, and a Gregar. Yeah,
I think this is a build that you've made before. Except you had beat.
Yeah, I ran beat because the purpose of that build was to like trap players in one of the outs for the trap was element. So anything that helps against that sort of stuff, I was running. But this opts for rush instead. Float shoes, I mean, it's valuable, but I think time has shown that like it's not as great as air shoes, right? So in this case, I would have probably taken like beat over float shoes as well.
It is valuable, but the lower HP pull is kind of scary.
Yeah. I think
the lower HP pull with no recovers too. So I feel like if you're running 1400, 1500 HP, I kind of think you need to be running some recover because of just the nature of the game at the moment. It's just there's a lot of damage and there's a lot of like, it's fast. So you want to be able to buffer that out, but at least you have barrier 200 in here, which is pretty helpful too. It might stave off more than 200 damage even, right? Potentially. So at least you have that in here.
Yeah.
So I did check. Look, I put it in. You don't have it rigged or tagged. That's on you. You're gonna have to play in the tournament without it. That's what you submitted.
Uh oh. We got ourselves a situation. So you're saying that you had a Sagan regged, something tagged, right?
Yeah, some win rag of something else. But look, Soul, it's not. This is what you submitted. This is what you have to go with. I mean, it means you drop base sooner, so I don't think it's that bad.
Anyways,
yeah,
we're
sure.
Anyways, going back to Enduring Ray, the G code stuff. Usually, like to your point, when you're running lower health pools, you want to like outpace your opponent with like a lot of fast hitting chips. So non-flashing maybe, really control the tempo early turn with like a so that health doesn't really catch up to you, especially without the recoveries. Not really seeing that here. I don't think I'm not even seeing like a slow gauge for Enduring Ray, so that you can control early tempo and really maximize on the damage in the first few turns. So if you pace it out, you have your recovery 300s and like a standard tanky Rhaegar with the Sanctuary. If you pace it out, I think you have a pretty fair matchup against Enduring Ray. Well, certainly it'll be interesting to see how he goes for the deletions against you with this folder. See, I'm not even seeing like SP navies for Enduring Ray. This is a very control focused build, but the actual build itself is very it's built for being fast, and it's not like this would have been better with like a tanky build, I think, like a 2100 HP the orthodox tanky build, or maybe like an 1800 cuss bug. Anyways, is anyone there? Hello?
Mega Man. Yeah, sorry, I was just sorting stuff out in the back.
Okay.
So I was kind of grilling Enduring Ray setup when I first saw it because I was having a really hard time seeing the vision, unfortunately.
And I can only say this because I've already played him. I did not lose in a humiliating way. So I can be like, yeah, your build is this and that. This is a.
Hold up, wait, what happened in your set? I have to go scroll up and check it out.
Nothing really happened.
Okay, so you did win, right?
I don't say it in a dismissive way. It was like I don't know. The flash bombs, for example, they're really good for like controlling pace. They're very valuable for like removing invis, obviously, and making your opponent make decisions. But the damage just isn't there in the folder. So
I mean,
you have to rely on your charge shots a lot.
So like Flash Bomb 1 is 40 damage, star coded, and I think it only has 10 HP. Flash Bomb 2 is 70 damage. It's not star coded, and it lasts longer on a stun, so it actually gives opponents anger.
Does it really?
Yeah, it gives opponents anger, so it's actually really bad to use in the random battle. That's where we realized that. So Flash Bomb 3 is different, right? It gets the glove, it's 100 damage, and it gets blind on top of increased stun, so that's worth it. But yeah, Flash Bomb 3, that's what I was saying, it's a little weird. It is 15 HP, and Flash Bomb 3 is 20, so that matters if it's like a Beast Buster or someone P-shotting it.
Yeah.
And Todas, yeah, this is exactly what happened. To understand Ray's build, we employed an inquiry and education method known as the Socratic Ray, in which, by asking a series of questions, one asked themselves, what the hell was he cooking? That's basically what I was saying. And see, the thing is, like, if you have a lot of experience and game knowledge in this game, you can see both of your setup and your opponent's setup, and then conclude the win cons and play accordingly against both setups. If you're Enduring Ray, you submit a setup that is very unorthodox, which can be exciting to see. But then I ask him what his vision is, and he goes, let me get back to you on that after I play more matches. So that's concerning for me, personally.
He had a pretty good folder a while back that was just like, I'm going to spam area grabs and get on and like gun those and win. And,
and he had BRS, so that was actually really, like, and it was actually super cursed, but he did pretty decent with it. Like, it's one of those, that's what I was saying, like, it's really unorthodox, and I hated on it, but it actually, like, it keeps people on their toes because it's so weird. Just like Burnbird's build in that same tournament. But this one, I'm really having trouble here. I would love to be proven wrong, so we'll see it, Ray.
Yeah, and after saying all that, so I hope you don't lose. That's all I gotta say. Like, anyways, I think we said our bit. He kind of glossed over Soul's build, but it's
I mean, yeah, Soul doesn't seem to be here to talk about it.
No, I'm happy just not having the opportunity to speak.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's a very standard build. It's just playing some good F stuff. I actually got advice from Solid about a couple of chips to put in here, which were really solid and helped me out in a lot of my matches, which was the one White Capsule and Sanctuary. And I think she helped me with using Judge Man versus Grab Revenge, which kind of helped out too. But yeah, it's a pretty solid folder. There's nothing really to write home about.
The White Cap is really strong when you string it with Machine Gun, because you could the Machine Gun 3 actually connects all its hits off of a White Capsule, so you can actually chain two of them together, or you can just chain it off like a Magnum and then like go for the extra hits.
Yeah. The best case scenario is getting it on a Magnum when they're in the center and then following up with the Machine Gun, because that's like 400 from the Machine Gun, then the 160, so it's a pretty good combo. For 3 chips, it's a lot, but it's still strong, Yeah,
at the end of the day, if you delete your opponent, it doesn't really matter how much you expend. And in this matchup, during Ray, he doesn't have the recoveries. He's he commented already, he's kind of like on a light side for the build. So this is kind of like where this sort of stuff shines. You're not trying to milk out every point of damage out of every chip like you would have to with like a 2800 HP setup or something like that.
Yeah. Yep, but with that, I think we're good to watch the match.
Okay, let's get into it.
So on Enduring Ray's side, we actually see that he has the uninstall bot gun and the wind rack to guarantee it almost immediately, right? So Soul has to check his or rush. It might actually uninstall his air shoes right away if he plays his chips right.
Yeah, I had to play around uninstall like very carefully, and it's kind of hard to do because you don't know when it's coming really. Like he has the machine guns for delivery, he could throw it on a flash bomb as well. So it really was keeping me on my toes because I just didn't know what to expect or when to expect.
Yeah, there's not much I can say about it. Right? It's a rigor matchup, and the field doesn't doesn't suggest you to play a certain way. So you open with your Reg Magnum. Oh, that's the other thing about Enduring Ray's setup is that he has a full cost, which allows him to go into cost early, but it actually works against him in this case because you fired off your your rush check, and now you have a cross cancel. Maybe you can beast out or other. So we're seeing Enduring Ray is going for the erase piece play. He's probably going to chip charge those flash bombs, and also he has the not installed ready. But he's not really accounting for like if you have a barrier or a life aura this turn. So it's a little risky.
The machine guns can be really good to there's the uninstall. Like there's nothing you can really do about it in that situation unless you have like a barrier or something to like really TFC against it.
So now he's almost column locked, or I guess the proper term is roll locked, right? Because so earlier he was getting a lot of mileage out of that float shoe. He kept the center panel or center row despite getting the center row magnum, but now he's kind of stuck for at least a few more seconds until the panels recover. But you got the base out on a TFC.
Yeah, it was very early, so I decided that I think it was a good time to just stick it on the damage. But
yeah, it's not as flashy as getting the deletion with it, but damage is still damage. You're still getting 420 damage out of a chip pretty early in the game.
Unfortunately, Ray does not have air shoes, so the double rack is.
But you also have the float shoes, right? This is it would be a lot better if you had air shoes, but it's like you're not like completely helpless. And he does have the sanctuary.
Is good. Like if you're camping center, you get magnum and center, you can still you're not trapped, so that's actually really good.
Yeah.
I think it's actually really interesting because we both used early wind rack, but I feel like I'm about to get punished for it because they had life aura in their hand. They could have gone for it, and I guess I have beast out, so I guess that doesn't make sense.
During Ray gets the sanctuary. I think Soul, you still have your sanctuary as well. So this is like that was a TFC. The Invis loses their race beast because of that. Oh.
Yeah. This is very scary though. Our sanctuary.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I see a thumbnail coming up that Shadow submitted.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? What's going on here?
Good. Don't worry, we're getting some aura farming soon.
Oh, okay. Well, so both players have their sanctuaries up. I think it forces both players to consider an element man, or just play with the holy panels everywhere, right?
You get a holy panel. You get a holy panel. We get a holy panel. We all have holy panels.
So Enduring Ray goes for the life aura this turn. I would imagine, Soul, you would go for like a slash cross play here. Unless I'm
I think a slash cross would be pretty optimal here because you have this spacing for it. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, there it is. Good call, Rev.
And both players whip out the life aura. Enduring Ray has the fast gauge, so he can kind of, well, I guess he's just spitting chips at this point.
Now, here's the thing. I have no way to deal with this life aura because I used Tengu and that wind wreck, so I have no wind in my folder anymore. I think the best case scenario for me is maybe Element Man and then try to use like a charge shot or something to remove it.
Yeah, I guess you can just wait out the life aura.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury though.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's all. I don't know, man. I think it's great. Got the things where at any time he wants to, and anytime he wants to, and then goes for damage, and that could be it for you. Not having a life aura out, like using up all your win racks, and like that can happen, but it's like it might be over for you if you don't have the proper resources. Okay, locks.
Luckily, he doesn't have shoes, so I can just hide. Yeah.
Yeah. A tactical retreat, as we call it.
But to be honest, I don't think he should have really used Element Man there. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I agree. I don't know. It looks like he's at the bottom of his folder, so he has to really go for damage now. But yeah. Ooh. Okay, you got the if you land a charge shot now, you have the life aura breaking. The one thing you have to watch out for is for the base to if it hits you, then I guess it evens out the damage. But... Oh, even if you just keep trading charge shots, you're at an absolute advantage. So this is you can just kind of win now.
Yeah, it just kind of worked out for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so in hindsight, if he hadn't given you the grass panels and he just stayed on the Sanctuary, he would have probably won that game. No, I think he was still losing damage, Judge. But, yeah, certainly he kind of gave you an out by giving you the grass.
Oh, Enduring Ray thinks that he had more damage than I did in that game.
Oh, did he?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, but in that case, like, then he really just like flubbed it out. Unfortunate to see, but because if he did, then he would have just ran away into damage shows and won the game. So it's a shame. It's a shame. Now we see him going for the race piece play here. You haven't whipped out your Magnum yet. So that can, what do you call it? Remove the cross or the anti-damage, the trap. I guess it's, he doesn't know that you have it wrecked, right? It's a bit of an information disadvantage, but certainly the option's there.
I mean, he does have 3 magnums, but yeah, it should not be regular tag.
They also have access to my sheet, so they see it's right when we look at the sheets. Though.
No, you
So it
mean in
would've-
in Tango? Because not on the spreadsheet, no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I always share my sheets. So yeah, in Tango, we do open the spreadsheets, and we did have open. Everyone I play against had access to my information. So.
Okay,
I guess
but
so.
you are aware you submitted it without it, so you that's what you submitted, so that's what you should be playing, right?
Yes, Salad. I am very
Okay.
much aware of that now. Yes, thank you. It was a mistake. I didn't know. I actually thought I had it up there.
And it happens. Unfortunate, I guess, for a couple people you played, but it looks like you got the double damage Tengu Man decross. The Tengu Man tech is pretty cool, actually. It does a lot of niche things that you kind of want, but never actually get from a couple tips. Well, we see Enduring Ray lost his race cross. He has to go. Well, he has to pick and choose what to do now. He has to remove the life aura. He has the options between Tengu Man and the Lindrak. It looks like he's going for the Slash Beast now, but I'm not sure how he's going to confirm the damage here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the game plan is, but he is going to pop off the life aura at least. Tengu Man going to go into the anti-damage, and maybe. So this anti-damage completely walls off his Slash Beast charge, right? In the meantime, Soul gets off his recoveries. He's gonna land his Judge Man, remove the barrier.
I feel like I'm not sure what the game plan here is a very good way to describe
Yeah, this
how I
feels
feel
very,
about
very 2016-ish. Yeah, it doesn't feel as threatening as it could be. Whiffs the Judge Man. The Slash Cross is still flashing here. Fortunately, can't push off the Slash Cross out of your area. Oh, the Element Man counters with the 200 damage D-Cross. And Soul has an opportunity to follow it up with pretty much anything he wants to. Is he gonna... Yeah, Enduring Ray is gonna cross cancel out. He's not gonna give Soul the free damage. But he only has the Invis, or I guess he also has the Life Aura here to make a play. But yeah, Soul has a pretty good opportunity to just camp on like a Giga Chip, like a base or something, and wait out for Enduring Ray to initiate defensive chain. Let's see what he does now. There we go. One of the strong things about base is if you play it in F code, you have like a plethora of chips that you can chain out and then bait TFC chains with it. So Enduring Ray follows up with his own base, but I guess the HP difference here. Remember, Soul did pop off his recoveries earlier. It's gonna be difficult to come back at this HP difference, even if it's just 300 HP.
Yeah, and just the sheer amount of cursor chips too, very, very hard to defend against anti-damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to bounce around a folder idea once where you just like invalidate all forms of defense with like just by spamming a bunch of cursor chips and wind chips and all that, but I never really I could never get the codes to really work out. But theoretically,
That's
it's
why,
like
That's why I think there's value in F code with Bowser. Because if you go Tengu lock with the cursor chips, that could be really good.
yeah, good.
I did play
That's
something
kind
like
of
that
the idea
before.
with F code in general. Yeah, you kind of just play this code if you really want to invalidate one of the defenses. So,
I mean, it's if you want to be cursor heavy while also having base support. So yeah, that is really interesting.
yeah.
I guess the problem with Bowser is that, like, obviously base anomaly is really good, but it does kind of like it does suck when it sucks. So you almost want to run like a different Giga chip, despite being like fully F code centric in that case.
Or like a second one. I tried to fool around with an idea where Giga Plus was used.
Yeah, that could work. You dodge all the mock guns there. Wow. Yeah, that float shoes gives access to center row dodging, right? So you're not trapped and you're not eating like all the charge shots. But it's not enough. So you're still blocked away from using the optimal charge shots. So you can kind of. So he has to cross out into race cross, so that he can still land charge shots. Ooh, negates the base entirely with an anti-damage.
Yeah, I guess this is one of the major downsides too. Unlike Meteor Knuckles will at least break the panels and trap me. Or if I don't have shoes, it would matter, but I do have shoes. But breaking up the panels is more important in some cases.
Yeah, I guess, and also in Enduring Ray's case, his folder is kind of like he doesn't apply pressure, so you always have like a lot of defense chips to expend that like for the Giga chip. Uses the Indus, triggers the rush. This is a free follow-up if you have anything. Oh, you're just gonna keep. Maybe if Enduring Ray isn't gonna get a chance to move again. Yeah, just applying pressure here. At 25 HP left. The Snowball's chance to get back to the game at this point, especially without recovery.
The neutral beast charge is so good.
Yeah, the only thing you have to look out for at the neutral is a life aura, right? If you, I don't know, it can work against. It can be really bad if you load up a hand with the neutral beast charge in mind, and then they hit you with a whole life aura, and then you have to throw away like 5 chips. That's devastating. But otherwise, it's a pretty solid. Like 200 damage is 200 damage. It doesn't really matter what how you twist it up.
Were we talking about what Life Aura can do?
Yeah. We're talking about the neutral beast charge, right? It's really good.
Yeah. Like it does 100 with attack 5. It's 100 times 2 and it locks on. So if they don't have super armor installed anymore, it tends to confirm both hits as well. So it's actually really nasty because it charges so fast.
Was it? It's long sword, wide sword, right? So if you're
I always forget. And then we got it mixed up before where we thought both versions had the order, like one of them had the order reverse, but that's also wrong. They're the same on both. But like I think it's even better in Bowser because most of the Bowser beast charges are actually kind of hard to land without support.
Yeah, but I guess you kind of build with that in mind. Right?
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. GG's to both players. Yeah.
GG's. So we are unfortunately moving on to I think the final match of the stream today. So we are gonna try to have a stream every single week, and we have 2 brackets. So I will figure that out as we get there. So I know we had some really banger matches that didn't make it to the stream, so they might be next stream unless we have even banger or more matches It's the second week, so we will see. So it's gonna be AndMySax versus at.
All right. Well, I don't know if we were talking about this on stream, but we were talking about how AndMySax uses like a non-super armor Rhaegar build, right? In like the yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this fares against like a fully chip heavy folder that At is using. This is At likes to bring the anti-magic builds to his to the tournaments, and can really throw off players who aren't prepared.
Something I think is interesting is most of the uninstalled codes don't actually have a lot of like multi-hit non-flinching damage. So like imagine if M code had uninstalled and you were trying to play against M code without armor.
Yeah, that'd be really rough. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like even F code, right? Just eating the machine guns in the base or something, like not really being able to respawn without defense. I do think I really want to see how AndMySax's matches go out, because that is one thing that people underestimate. Falzar, you definitely need super armor, right? Because the only way to get it is ground cross. But Rhaegar Beast out giving 3 turns is actually much better than people think it is. Like, you know, people go, oh, well, Falzar is the better version. If you look at air shoes and float shoes, it's worth more blocks, but we will see if that holds true. Because again, the 3 turns of Rhaegar Beast actually is massive.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're gonna see early is we're gonna immediately see a beast out from MysticalSobble, and just a lot of pressure with the beast charge in, the beast jumping in combos.
Yeah, and with the cust 8, so he's trading off like air shoes and high cust for super armor at this point. With the high cust available to him, he's got really strong options. He can go for the Death Pulse immediately. He can go for, and it looks like he's running the anti-cup too. He just has like a lot to accommodate for the lack of super armor. So he's gonna go for like setting the tone. The one thing is he doesn't have super armor, and he is facing like an anti-magic build. So it's gonna be interesting to see how whether or not he can actually get all the hits in, because certainly At's folder is built to like take a lot of hits, and if he runs out of gas, if AndMySax doesn't get the deletion when he wants it, it can be a very well, he might just run out of resources. It might be very bad to watch.
So that B left from the anti-damage is definitely going to be pivotal, but because the HUD patch, even if there was uninstall in play, you'd still be able to get back shield from HUD patch. So it's actually, this build is really well designed to go against something like what AndMySax is trying to accomplish, especially for the first few turns. So we're probably going to be seeing a lot of that in play for the first round, especially.
Yeah, I'm excited to see like how this plays out because of the dynamic, right? Because one player is going to go for like as much damage as possible very early, and then it's going to be up for like At to like completely parry and negate all that attacks. So.
All right, with that in play, we are ready to go into the match. Let's go ahead. Blast operation. Battle routine set.
Execute.
So something I do want to bring up is that for a while now, At has been playing even in our serious Blood Moons with very goofy setups, including like 6 or 7 program advances in them or more. And so this is At's self-described super duper serious attempt at tournament for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, if played well, I mean, this is a very hard folder to beat. Obviously, he's not getting lucky with the blind on first turn, right? So he can't like aim his erase mana speed.
Yeah, he can actually get so much momentum having Green Glow into having anti-damage afterwards. The fact that he's running anti-damage in a serious build is pretty interesting. It's kind of a signature move by now, I think.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is a very, like, serious builds. Like even the unserious stuff. If he wasn't running with the program advances, it would be like very scary to be up against, because you have to really start counting your chips and like trying to get every hit in and make it valuable.
I feel like Soul is whispering to us of what's going on.
Oh, dodges! Wow. So right away, AndMySax loses both the chip charge value and his decimals, so that's like 4 chips off the table, and isn't able to remove the life aura. That has a huge momentum boost here now. So AndMySax is going to try to hit him with the get on to stop the warp stepping, but this is already an uphill battle set, and Ad hasn't really done anything yet. He's not even going aggressive, and there we go. So Ad uninstalls the air shoes. That's the one trade-off that AndMySax was going for with by removing super armor. So now, if the get-in times out, it's not going to be pretty for AndMySax.
Yeah, that's really rough. Normally you lose super armor, but I think losing shoes can be much worse. I'm not sure if he's running get-on in this setup too.
AndMySax is running get-on.
Oh yeah, that's really rough. So now get-on is not safe for him to use. That also means he can't cheese a kernel, cheese a Gundus alternative to get-on as well.
Right. Well, he's still he landed on hold, so he can still go for the Gundosol, but the Gundosol doesn't count towards damage judge, right? And
yes.
I don't think it's on the table at all. Yeah, this is going to be very rough for AndMySax.
Oh, trying to wait out the anti. Yeah, very nice.
But only for 100 damage, right? It looks like that's kind of like whiffing his anti-magics, but
it is kind of hard to do under pressure.
Or maybe he's like taunting him. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I got the advantage. I know you can't do anything about it.
Is it a mistake or is it BM? Someone has their assumptions here always.
Is it BM or is it like psychological warfare, man? It's like
okay. I get it. I see the vision.
Now, this is another frustrating build. If you're like on the losing side of it, it's like, man, I can't do anything against you right now. And it's like, man, I just kind of have to like wait out the turn. I already know I kind of lost from like counting the chips. It's like, it looks like AndMySax removes the Sanctuary at the cost of his own movement here. Ooh. I guess he values protecting the life aura over, or I'm sorry, protecting the anti-damage over the life aura. Right, if he had waited there, obviously hindsight is 20/20, but he could have protected himself from the Element Man and retained the life aura. It looks like At fires off his bug fix, so Humor Bug is no longer on the table for him. Gonna be interesting to see how AndMySax adapts. AndMySax, the one thing that could help him in his matchup is like a slow gauge, and he doesn't actually run one in his folder. Right, because if he had the slow gauge, you can kind of make up for these lost chips, the lost momentum. But and very aware of AndMySax's options. He can just camp the back row when he gets the rush off.
Nugget, no! You're chipmunk mode! You're chipmunking out!
Oh man, gonna get the ×2 here. Not really do about it. Oh, Judgment's pretty good too. You get the books back, so now your area's gonna come back to you. Oh, not enough time to get out the area grab they had in the back. So I guess this is kind of what to expect once the first 3 turns of the match are over, especially since AndMySax wasn't able to find the most ideal beast jump combos. So now we have to play the rest of the match kind of without beast out. available to us as a resource.
Yeah, missing those that best balls really early in the turn, or really early in the match.
Did this just skip the mod? Are we good?
Yeah, it probably must have been something cut out. That's what it seems like.
No, it rewinded. We saw the element man twice.
Oh no.
Interesting. Oh, so that must be rollback? I didn't know this could capture rollback.
No, that's probably. I think I hit the arrow to max. That's probably my bad.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I was confused. Ugh! Walks into Muramasa, just raw dog, bro.
Yeah, At's in full control at the moment. I don't think he's afraid of anything.
This should be over, but I don't know if they have defenses or not to fight against this. You kind of have to go for it. They have such a huge life lead, but at the same time, At is in base form, and I don't think there's no unstall, so B left can actually just deny the entirety of this kernel force right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. If he's timing it well, I think he just has a full parry.
Oh,
or
we don't even need to see it. Of course, Beast Out's gonna definitely go ahead and press A button real quick. Yeah.
Oh, as he moves, he has to go forward. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
That's still really good damage. Oh yeah, there's the B left, just doing exactly what you wanted to do at this point.
I think he's doing it for the style, but it's still better to like step dodge it because you still get hit by the P shots like marginally. But it looks like it looks like a clean win for Pat. He just has to kind of wait out everything.
Game two, it's fine.
Yeah, if you haven't played against him, and like not too many people play this the anti-magic style, right? But if you're not used to playing it at all, this can really like stun you. It can really hit you on the jaw and keep you out of it. Like,
you know, it's not just that; it's the early momentum you get, or the early not momentum, but tempo you get from first barrier as well. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, this is like almost like the meta in for the high level things. What do you call it? Mod card play, because charge shots dominate the game. But if someone is really good at parrying and utilizes fast gauge, they can run to damage judge this way. But oh, it looks like throws away his anti-magic. He likes to mix up strategies sometimes, so he's going for the dust cross here.
It's hard to deny just be lefting for 200 damage for free.
Yeah. I just noticed he got the line twice.
Charge tackle on grass, getting rid of life orb really quickly, but
so he's actually out of really disadvantages state, getting the blind twice in 2 rounds so far. Right?
Yeah. Very unfortunate. And now you're also in this form, so you can't even be left.
Yeah, you're kind of surrendering the obviously you can still step dodge the Riz Beast shots, but you're I don't know.
It feels like AndMySax wants to go erase and potentially beast out for chip charging, but it seems like he opted out of that idea and is instead trying to go with slash. I always say I don't really love slash for only one area grab, but yeah, sometimes you kind of have to.
The thing about warp step is a lot of these charge shot, the line of sight charge shots that Gregor runs, it can be pretty easy to dodge them. So yeah, so if he had gone slash, his area grab wouldn't have been enough to go for the
nice TFC here. You will get locked. Oh no, wait.
That's
over holes. We're good.
Yeah, now that doesn't have access to his the anti-magic, the dynamic is very different for especially with the bug fix cleaning up his warp bug. He's actually making himself a bit easier to fight against.
I think this build does really well against players that, one, aren't really expecting that early aggression with Beast Out, and two, if you don't have these B left abilities, which is really common actually. A lot of players opt not to run these B left abilities, but they're strong and they do a lot of work for a reason.
Yeah, certainly they can hard check like certain strategies like
strategies. Nice.
It's a little unorthodox, right? But it does happen. And,
ooh, I like the way to end the turn here.
he has access to the Destroy Pulse now. I guess he's going to try to confirm it instead of going for it right away.
Makes sense. Erase Man is perfect for that.
I think At's folder isn't actually like gimped by the Destroy Pulse as much. But but he's going for a Beast Overplay or a Beast Outplay.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a perfect sequence for AndMySax.
Nice.
Lands the Destroy Pulse.
The blindness from this thing is ooh, only one hit. That's not too bad.
Yeah. But now the blind is it's a very tricky thing to play against.
It very much is, and it lasts so long, and you can't cross cancel out of it either. So you just have to deal with it.
AndMySax, yeah, he's going to go for the win here. If he allows the Tengu Beast to time out, they're going to get their anti-magic back, right? So he wants to avoid that at all costs. Ooh.
Good discipline, not yet seeing here. God. Oh, but you can't. Oh, that's got to be a misinput.
I don't know if that'll be the game because this is still plenty of damage. But okay. Unfortunately, doesn't capitalize on the Kernel Force turn. Yeah, Ad is HP difference is huge, but Ad still has a. If he survives one more turn, then he can shift the momentum in his favor. Ooh. Sees the Mach Gun. He's gonna step out, yep.
Nice. Judgment coming through here. Thanks to Anti-Navi.
With a very heads-up play, staying out of the Judge Man
range.
Yeah, when he fires it off to check for the trap. Well, so Ad already Ad doesn't have the humor bug with him anymore, so he doesn't really have a major play to reverse the situation. All right, and it looks like AndMySax
joking around.
Yeah. Anyways.
Perfect.
Anyways, yeah, I think At really kind of opened himself up to a round 2 comeback with the by going for Dusk early, and he was always kind of like fighting his own crosses in a way. He wasn't really getting much strategic advantage. What do you call them? Advantages out of going for his crosses. So he's going to stay in base man for round 3. It looks like he's really going to have to force. AndMySax is going to have to force him to go into a cross. And again, these row.
No real follow-up though, except for maybe a shot. Oh, he lost.
Bad nerves, right?
Ooh, ending the turn with anger. What do we have to follow up? Maybe Element Man SB?
Yeah, this is actually one of the great things about Humor Bug is you kind of force people to open their next turn with a defense at all times whenever you see something like this, and you don't actually have to respect it, right? So you can be like, I'm just gonna go for a fake here and open with something else. But this could be devastating if this Destroy Pulse lands. So we're gonna see if Pat takes the
can avoid it.
That's the
really good.
If he gets the steps, he's gonna. Yeah, that's just. I get the feeling that this folder really loses a lot of momentum if this Riddle whiffs like it did just now.
Yeah, it does. But we have Crush Force, so we can very easily get a lot of damage out of this anyway.
Yeah, that would be true for like any other folder, but against the anti-magic, the perfect parry play is still on the table for Ad. So he.
That's true.
Yeah, this is a very tricky situation. So little known.
I think he's doing that on reaction. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice.
Oh. Sax gets the damage on the table from the pulse rack combo. But yeah, I don't think it's on reaction. I think you have to time it. But he, if you're, there's a fair amount of window where you can kind of be sure that it's going to be like that. Yeah, the one thing is he has to watch out for his kernel force play now, right? And it is extremely telegraphed. I think he's going to see it coming after 2 air grabs, and he has the patience. He can.
Nice.
You got to see what he does.
Got to pretend like we're doing it. Oh, he did it.
Yeah, he's. Oh, just at the last minute. Okay, so he basically
very nice.
Turns a kernel force game winner into just like a 180 damage chip.
But you know what else is giga levels of damage? Flash Cross. If we can defend Flash Cross and keep this area, we might be able to clean up the game anyway. Oh, that was scary. No TFC though. You gotta mix up the timing just a little bit.
Nope.
Oh. Nice. Good defense.
Now, App removes the anti-damage here. He has a parry right there, yep, for the extra hit. Yeah, he's not gonna...
usually is a very powerful chip for trapping people who don't have shoes, but it doesn't matter if you have an anti-damage. You can just say no. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I get the feeling AndMySax is getting frustrated now.
It's the usual strategy of going for beast charges can be punished because it's all telegraphed, right? As long as you're paying attention, you can like just go for the B left and be safe.
I think
but he goes for a cross again.
Yeah, he's well, he saw the kernel force and he saw the death pulse, so I think he's making a bet that AndMySax has no other really damaging chips now. And with the hub batch in play, I think he's just gonna go for a win now with a traditional attack 5 Bowser strategy. The one thing is the HP bug is hurting him, so I think that's why he went for the dust. He wants the bug fixed now. But yeah, looking at this hand, you see the 120 damage from the Judge Man and a couple more hits, but like if they don't land, he's starving for damage, really.
I think this goes back to what you said earlier about E versus J code. E code has so much more damage when compared to J code. J code could burn out pretty early, but you can get caught up in the tornado of combos early on too from what J code has, so it can be scary.
Yeah, I think the one thing J code has is like a panel formatting advantage. No, not even that, but yeah, J code. The only thing it has is the Judge Man SB.
Yeah, triple judgment's not bad. That's your Megas.
Now this is huge because I think AndMySax doesn't have a life 4 out now. All of his chips are under 120 damage or 200 damage. I think this is a game win for Ad.
He needed to wait.
I don't think AndMySax has anything more left in this folder.
He's trying to rush to the recover here, which makes sense. Keep yourself in the game a little bit longer. Oh, wow.
I think
he needed the element win.
Checkmate.
Yeah, this doesn't look good at all. What kind of miracle would you have to have had? Like, you have to wait for the timeout. You have to charge tackle correctly on every charge shot, which isn't too bad since it's Tomahawk Cross. It is possible.
There's a small like window where if you go into custom spring while your hitboxes are overlapping, you can trigger a fake hit on the start of the next turn, but like that's about it. Yeah, that's in full control.
Oh, he gave up area.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he denied him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh,
funny how Matt doesn't run the fast gauges, but he's basically doing what all the other fast gauge builds we've seen so far are like aiming to do. He has full control of the game. He knows he's winning damage judge. It doesn't really matter what AndMySax does now. It's just
he's even walking forward.
I don't think he has a
game. It's really that feels so bad. Your win con is. You sure he has damage judge, right? Like.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't even have recovers in his folder at all.
The one thing is, the Elect Pulse is gonna. He still has the Elect Pulse. The Ligor is gonna time out in like another turn or two. So like that's the only thing AndMySax has can vouch or bank on.
Gotta wait for the timeout. Ooh.
There we go.
There it is. Now we got. Oh, wait, hold on. We might have something. If he's in position to can't forward at least.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let me just reveal that I still have more. Yeah. GG's.
GG's. Wow.
That was tough.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the stream went black.
Wait, when? Just now?
Just now, yeah.
Okay. Did we see the end?
I can tell you what happened.
We couldn't see the entire last round? Okay, 10 seconds ago. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah. We started off. Yeah, it's just too hard to watch. It's like no.
It was brutal.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can tell you, it was one-sided, right? AndMySax expended his chips and just kind of like cleaned up afterwards.
Is this where we missed? Like, did we go back enough?
Salad, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even want to watch this again.
Okay, yeah. But thank you for being candid with me. Okay, so it looks like I did get to it. Sorry about that. I'll fix it on screen, on the way out. Wow, this is brutal.
This is a reality. Like when you drain out their resources.
Yeah, definitely.
This is kind of what happens. Yeah. Well, good game. I think At has a very serious opportunity to go far with this build. It is very threatening, and it's going to be interesting to see what other players do to come up and counter it.
Well, I think they won their first 10 matches, and then they started not doing so. They were not happy that they started losing. But I mean, that's the thing, right? There's such a wide variety of net ballers, and some people are also not playing until the second week. So you can't necessarily let like a win streak let you think that you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I think he knows best when he loses matches that he should have won, because it is like the ball's in his court when he's the one that's carrying everything, right?
Definitely, and I think like this setup, the anti-magic can be really scary if you're not used to it. Especially with rollback making it feel better as well. And if you don't have honest on your build, you can lose a ton of resources and to the anti-magic, and that can be really severely scary.
Yeah, just playing friendlies with him every time I play him, it's like, oh man, I can't. There's matches where it's like, I've already lost.
I mean, it's spicy, and you are an anti-magic user as well. You're an old school anti-magic user, so it's true. It can be really demoralizing, and even like buster damage might not be safe, because if you're Gregor, your crosses are kind of telegraphed, and you might end up eating 50 damage in return. So that's actually very scary.
Lays0GX in YouTube chat asks, would he have one if he used Beast Over? No, he would not have one. He would not have one. Yeah, really, I think for AndMySax, he lost both round 1 and round 3 because of the whiffed best pulses. Maybe he could have hedged his bets a little better by not using the PA and just going for the individual parts, which would give him more damage on the table.
Like, ironically, if you're playing Electros and you get the boost, it's actually very, very similar damage. Of course, you don't get the big blind, the big paralysis that even goes through Tomahawk, and then the HP bugs, which actually add up quite a bit. But yeah, it is an option.
Yeah, in this case, you separate out the hits, so you actually give yourself more chance to like actually do damage instead of like putting it all into one bet.
I do think AndMySax is a player. They love to go for tempo. So they play very aggressively, very high tempo, which means that they might run out of gas if the opponent can respond back appropriately and just hold their line. I'm not sure if this has something to do with the LDR patch, because I know AndMySax is apparently a champion in that patch. And that patch, I think, is I get the impression it's also very, very, very high tempo sort of game.
I mean, he is a good player.
He is, yeah, he's just a good player. It's true. Okay, so GG is still all the players. Unfortunately, that is the last match of the stream, but I actually have a special surprise that I've been waiting for 2 months of planning to do. So I said that the N10thGPth event is not just going to be this tournament, and it's true. So even though we have this massive 8-player round robin that will go into 2 top cuts, we are not done yet. So today I get to announce 2 of the challenges. Just give me a second here. Let's hop into the credits. First of all, on the credits, thank you so much to Soul and Nugget for casting. We definitely have board scorekeepers in that, so let me actually fix that right now. Okay, so thank you to Rockin', Ricky Sparks, and Tata's Tech TV, Ricochet, as well as Ring Ray.
Wow, I can't believe that was it.
Yeah. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't see the bottom there. But yeah, thank you so much to our caster Soul and Nugget. And as for the announcement, give me one moment to drag this in. Well, actually, for our first announcement... Oh, and thank you so much to Shadow for looking through the VODs and picking out choice, juicy thumbnails. In fact, I want to show some of them off here. They're actually hilarious. Let's take out the text so we can see a little better. And yeah, we have a big 48 participants, so that's all of them on stream for now. Move them in the mouth. Okay, give me a sec so I can see if I can drag this in. Very,
hey, Sal, I'm surprised that anybody joined this tournament. That weren't expecting anybody to join.
That went to what?
Were you surprised that anybody specifically joined this tournament?
A surprise that's people joining?
No, like maybe an old-time player or something that's returned or something. I don't know.
Well, Neref hasn't played in a while. He still hasn't played in the tournament yet, but he is going to play next week. I'm also starting to play next week. We have had Buster Cannon play in the side tournaments. They like the BBN 5 brawl. We did have him there, and so like we haven't seen Buster Cannon in quite some time in the tournament. So it's really cool to see them come back. You know, it has been 10 years of almost 7 years of the MGP, and in that time, Buster Cannon also got married. So congratulations to them. We have China TV that hasn't joined in a while. We have Shadow joining, which I'm really excited about. We haven't seen Cha join in a while, and they joined with a really goofy setup. Have not seen Alrisk. I think they've been super busy with Open Net Battle, helping with that and making content for that. But Alrisk has also helped us lab a bunch of weird tech, as well as helping make the Star Force 2 save. So thank you so much for that. We actually have Mega Master joining this tournament, who is the founder of the N10thGP. The N10thGP kind of started off what's the word, lightning in a bottle, because he announced that he was going to host the Battle X 6 tournament on Reddit with real prizes, and so we got a bunch of joins and initial activity from that. I'm very thankful for him giving that opportunity to get people into the game, and we kind of took over from there in organizing things. Dorman has not played in a BN6 tournament in a while. He's been very busy. We do have Hosue as well, who was a previous Moon Master, 2-time in a row Moon Master that has not been playing in a previous Blood Moons. So yeah, we actually have a lot of people. I mean, obviously we have you. Like I said earlier in the stream, I am so glad that we have Nugget with us when he first joined, and now still. We have Ubu, Tank Cannon Specialist. Like, we have a lot of people joining this tournament that I'm really thankful for. They're joining in the festivities to celebrate 10 years. Because we have, you know, both scary Moon Masters champions joining, as well as people that have made their own niche and made their own signature move, like Ubu's Tank Cannon. Giashio is also back, which is really exciting to see. Giashio has done some really, really cool art for the streams, and they used to play in our tournaments. I think they are an SoulXCross and man fan, so very cool to see them back. And Desmond as well. We have some Vietnamese rep with Desmond, Shiron, and that. We also have some first-time joins in this tournament, so hopefully they can survive, because it's a bloodbath. We're a little concerned about them. Is there anyone else you're thinking of?
No. I was just wondering.
Yeah. No, we have a lot.
Run down the list of everybody that joined. I was like, there's this guy.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't really
have Zoli, who is they have not been active in the community for quite a few years, but Zoli is one of our original mods, and actually to this day they are actually the one hosting Kernelbot. So if Kernelbot is online, it's because Zoli is hosting it on one of their computers. So that's why Kernelbot.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. We have some Star Force 2 players. I think they haven't started playing their matches. I gotta check in on them. Yeah, we have a lot of people. Yeah, Zay, who has kind of funded the N10thGPth single-handedly for a few years of his donations. Thank you so much to Zay for that. Like, I actually did ask for Rion and reach out to other people, but unfortunately, we're not seeing Mercury Wings here, who is kind of an inspiration for the New Moon, part of the inspiration for the New Moon format. Marianne was unfortunately too busy in this time. We also don't have Player Zero on Honor Night with us, but again, the festivities, as in this tournament, is just one part of it, so stay tuned for that. And speaking of stay tuned, let me drag the first thing in. So, we have 2 out of 3 special events that is going to start today. So we are going to have special challenges celebrating the games, and I think you could say the good and bad parts of them. So we'll start with the good, the one that has more gameplay, which is going to be the event called Star Force 2 Encounters. If you are a fan of the Star Force 2 encounter rate, or if you are not a fan of it, then I encourage you to join this event anyways. If you have been watching the Elect/Gaming tournament stream, the YouTube bot for the conclusion will come next Friday. You might be taking some notes from that, or if you already played Star Force 2 recently, you will have some experience for this. So the first challenge we have is going to be, again, called Star Force 2 Encounters. So we are going to have Zane, John Star Force 2 himself, against the world. So how this is going to work is you're going to bring your biggest, baddest Star Force 2 setup that you swear, you swear your life on. And you are going to be fighting Zane. He is going to be the big baddie here. So it's going to be 3 best of 3s to determine the winner. If you manage to win the gala against Zane, he will be switching setups in between each best of 3, and he will tell you the name of the setup to give you a hint of what he will be playing. So you can sort of maybe change your game plan, even though your folder is staying locked. You are going to get a special prize and maybe a disgusting corrupted color roll. We will be determining that later. So I have not finalized the prizes yet. I have an idea for them, but they will be physical prizes. So I will be sharing that as soon as I have that prepared. Again, this is one big, basically best of 9. So 3 best of 3s against Zane. Actually, I think it's considered best of 7, right? I think it's best of 7. So you're doing 3 triple battles. The people that win that is again going to get a special title as well as a special merchandise. So that's for the Star Force 2 players, the people that want to download Star Force 2. Zane is going to allow you to rematch him once. I think Zane is in chat right now. I'm sorry, could I get a confirmation again? On the retry, are they allowed to change their folder? Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to do your homework here and maybe do some squares, maybe lab something out. Make sure you bring your strongest folder against this gauntlet. So again, if you beat Zane in a best of 7, I believe that's 3 triple battles to determine the winner. You are going to get a physical prize that will be announced soon, as well as probably a special role in the tournament we will see, or in the server. And so this is the first one. This is for Star Force 2. We actually have 2 more challenges. The other one is ready to announce today as well. Give me a moment. So the next challenge that is also going to start... Oh, for the Star Force 2, for the Star Force 2 encounter, Zane only has this week free. So if you want to get in on this challenge, you gotta do it this week. So again, you have 2 shots at it. So make sure to get your best setup in. And with that, our second challenge is gonna be it would be beneficial if you watched our Life on Mars stream earlier this year. So that's BN3 mostly restricted. That's BN3 vanilla, not BBN3. This is where we're celebrating the grimiest the series has to offer. So this challenge means you are challenging the BN3 Hokages. I have contacted all of the BN3 Hokages and see who will come down from the summit to be a gatekeeper. So there is going to be one final Hokage that you have to defeat all of the others in order to reach, and if you defeat the final Hokage, then once again you will get a special physical prize that's going to be themed after battle number 3 and potentially a special role in the server. So we have 2, actually no, I think we have 1 BN3 Hokage that is already ready to go, and that is Mars. I know it's a huge surprise that Mars would love to play vanilla BN3. So for this one, the amount of retries you get depends on the Hokage. So Mars is a good one to practice on because and get your warm-ups in, because Mars is allowing actually unlimited retries, at least currently. So for BN3, you can keep playing, you can keep trying to punch in those quarters and trying to beat Mars, and it's going to be a total of 4 Hokages, I believe. So the other 3 are still getting ready. So if you want to start in the BN3 Hokages challenge, you can start today. So the way we will schedule it is basically like a new moon tournament. So it's up to their availability. So make sure you get into... We'll do it in Legacy PvP for BN3 Hokages, and we'll do it the Star Force PvP channel for the Star Force 2 encounter, since we still have the big Chungus tournament going on. Okay, so I will also make an announcement about this in text on the server after the stream is done. Any questions about the challenges? Hello, is my microphone on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
No. Just in general. Yeah. I just feel like I've been talking to myself in a while, so it's starting to freak me out.
Oh, no. I can't speak for the chat, but I'm sure they'll bring questions with individual questions in response.
Yeah, so I will, as the stream is over, give you a little bit, I will make the announcement and we'll put up more of the rules there. Then you can ask questions in Legacy PvP and Starforce PvP depending on which challenge you're doing. And I'm sure the challengers, that's the Starforce 2 encounters and the PM3 Hokages will be happy to help you there. Okay, with that, is there anything our casters want to say before we go?
It's great to be here. It's great to play people, and there's like three more weeks of this, right?
Yes, indeed.
We got quite a con.
So
excited to see what else people come with, and see if Sif sounds it out.
So it looks like Soul has to step away. So with that, I think that is the end of the stream. And again, I'm so glad you're with us, Nugget, both as a player and also as a caster. So with that. Bye.